Hit the go live button. Zach. Zach and a Merry Christmas. I was talking with him today. Hey, Jalen. Hey, James the Pro. To not be excited all day for this stream. Pop. I'm muted? Muted or not? If it's just one person, you might need to refresh your stream. If it's everyone, I will fix the issue. Hey, Blasted Man. Hey there, Jonah. DJ and Baseball one? Or the Warehouse one? We make a lot of content. Do it really quick.
How about now?
Give me an update on if you guys can hear me okay now.
Tinkered with some sound settings. I did have music playing
In the background, which you guys can't hear.
That might be why. I was listening to some new gibbous. So let me know. Waiting for the stream all day at work. I appreciate you,
Jonah. Glad to deliver.
Hi there, Irish Weckrin. Nice birthday present. Happy birthday, Liam. Hear you good. Still sounds weird.
Some of you might need to refresh. I don't know. It sounds like it's
in and out for some people.
Sounds like Darth Vader. I don't think it's the right mic. It definitely is. It's set to the right setting.
The sound dampening is set way too high. It's cutting
out.
Cutting in and out, says Sal.
I trust Sal.
Alright. Gets loud, then it gets quiet. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. Let's look here. You're gonna see my OBS settings for a second. Sounds like it's underwater. Test, test, test. Interesting. You do sound different. Any better? I'll quit out of
Spotify. Undo the AirPods. Maybe the AirPods are complicating it. Could be that.
Tech monsters, Jake would say, yeah. All right, I took out the AirPods. $5 donut from Ryan Whitcomb. Hello, Ecstatic Blueberry. I definitely think you should do a Power Pros playthrough if it's something you want to do. You're the man. Yeah, I've thought about that. Ever since, these streams performed pretty well, I was like, all right, I guess we'll just play all the games I want to play. So Power Pros might be next. I need to figure out a way to get it set up because it is like a Wii game. So an emulator might be kind of funky. It was the AirPods. All right, I guess I won't listen to music. That's okay. All good. You guys will be my music. Chat will be my music. What's up, Vinny? Good to see you. Vinny, I was sad I didn't see you in the first two streams because this is a Pirates OOTP, so I'm glad you're here now. We good now? Okay, it was the AirPods. Cool. Glad to hear that we're all good now. That is great news. I sent you guys that Sparkle for the video. It turned out great. Oh, yeah. It was at every team's last, 15 All-Stars. That was a beast. That was a lot of typing for me, but we did all right. Much better. Okay. Sounds good. My heart broke for you when the super seducer said your wingman line was no good. He didn't say it was no good. He said that everyone does that. I think that's worse than no good. Like, it's one thing if my line was like bad. It's another thing if it's like my line is everyone's line. Then I feel unoriginal. You know. That's okay though. But that was a really funny video. I hope they invite me to do another one. That shit was crazy. Your team needs an olive and crossbones logo, the Jolly Olive Roger. Ooh, now we're talking. Raise the Jolly Roger, baby. Sorry I'm late to the party. I've been so focused on school and Christmas. All good, dude. I was just jesting. You come and go whenever you please, man. As long as you watch those VODs, baby. There should always be a way to add time in Sporkle quizzes. I agree. I mean, it's annoying that you have to play in like practice mode to do that, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna let the number of people in chat get to 200, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna quote tweet that link really quick on Twitter. So if you're messaging in chat, I can't see it right now. Sorry. I'm just gonna bump it live now. Delete that later. Okay. And we're back. Can't wait for a first round exit with these Pirates. You know what? In year 2, I would take a first round exit. The goal is going to be getting there. That's the goal for today. We'll see what happens in the playoffs if we get there. But the goal is to get there. Just bought OOTP 25. Awesome, dude. Hope you enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with this game. I've been logging a lot of hours in the offseason and finally decided to broadcast it to the people. And it's been a lot of fun. I said for a long time that I was like, I don't think I'd be entertaining on OOTP streams. I don't think people would like it. And people have responded really well to it. It's been really cool. It's got me excited. Like I was kind of like excited all day to fire up this stream. The only bad part about it is that whenever I have an itch to play my Pirates file, I can't because it's for the stream. But I did do some stuff offline that I'll tell you guys about once we get going. I'm going to wait till 9:10 where we have hopefully 200 people in chat, and then we'll go. What do you think about the Teo signing? It's really good for the Dodgers. 3 for 66, right? It's really good value for someone who hit as well as Teo did last year. Yeah, his strikeouts are an issue, but like, who cares when he's in a lineup with Shohei and Mookie and Betts? Like, it just doesn't matter. So really good value for them. I think there was more deferred money. Dodgers. I wish the Mets were not in the Dodgers league. That's my answer. That's how I feel about the signing. I wish the Mets and Dodgers didn't share a league. So, thoughts on Torres to the Tigers? It's definitely interesting. The team got better for sure. Curious that they're going to put Colt Keith at first base already. Feels like they kind of gave up on him kind of quick. But yeah, I like it. I saw 1 year for 15. I think that's really good value. I thought Glaber could have gotten multi-year from somewhere. I thought if he was going to take a 1 year deal, it would be to go back to the Yankees and rebuild his value. Yankees have a middle infield problem right now. It looks like they're going to roll out some combination of DJ and Oswaldo and Oswald Peraza. I don't know how Yankees fans feel about that. Let me know. Let's see. Stream is fun. Thank you, Pickled Peanuts. Great name, Pickled Peanuts. Great name. My lighting is kind of weird right now. Just want to see how that looks. I feel like I have a shadow on my face. The lighting situation is not great in my office, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll deal with the shadow. I'll try and like go like this or something. That isn't the plan, it's the current situation, but I think they'll add a real option. I just don't know what the real option is. There's not like a good free agent second baseman. There's Jorge Polanco, but I'm not sure how much people believe in him. Hey Snazia, where's Pete ending up? He's ending up with the Mets, but it's going to take a little bit. As a Rockies fan, send help. I was doing my Rockies OOTP file today. That was fun. I built a good team over there. Tigers trading Torque now? Wouldn't mind the Buccos taking a shot at him. I don't know. It's rare that you give up on a first-round pick like that, but maybe they will. Not a first-round pick. First overall pick is what I should say. His story is crazy, man. Like he just never quite figured it out, and I'm with them. They can't wait on him forever, but it sucks because he seems like a really good person and he seems like a talented dude. But it's just not working. Maybe he just needs a change of scenery. I don't know, but it's a shitty situation for sure. Cubs will trade Nico for a good third baseman. Cubs shouldn't trade Nico. Nico's like a very valuable player. I don't know why they're shopping him. He's like a 5 WAR second baseman. Why would you want to trade that? 50 likes on the stream when he starts. That's a good incentive. Leave a like on the stream, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. New video tomorrow at noon. You got 200 viewers in chat. Hype. Appreciate you guys all popping in. Think we'll get going soon. Torque for Jordan Montgomery, who says no. I like that deal. D-backs get their first baseman. Josh Naylor moves to DH. Diamondbacks get a pitcher in a pitcher-friendly park. They can solve some of their starting rotation problem. I actually like that, Snazio. I might steal that thought and tweet it as if it's my own. But I'll say I heard it from someone. All right. I think we're going to get it going. And I'm excited. This is a big stream, guys. This is our third OOTP stream. We spent the first one tearing down the team and extending key players. We spent the second one signing Juan Soto and carefully curating our offseason. And now the third stream is hopefully going to be the Pirates, a year after being one of the worst teams in baseball, making the playoffs. Currently, our Pittsburgh Pirates are 30-28, which is good enough for the third wildcard spot. It looks like it's going to be the Braves running away with the top wildcard spot, and then a dogfight for the 5 and 6 seed, which hopefully we'll be involved in for a lot of the season. And who knows, maybe we'll compete for the Central. We're only a game and a half out of the Central. That's not out of the question at all. Some things I did off stream, just to, avoid them on stream. I did do some new coaching hires. I hired Bo Jackson to be our new first baseman coach. He gelled with the staff a little bit more. Works well with personal, doesn't work well with controlling. He offered us better coaching in the infield, legendary coaching as opposed to outstanding. So now we have really good staff roles here. So I hired him. What else did we do? I made a trade. So when we look at the team's offensive numbers, it's kind of Juan Soto and everybody else, which is what we expected, but it's not. The team is not hitting as well as I thought they would. And the worst culprit has been one of our big trade acquisitions, which was Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor, we acquired him for Quinn Priester and somebody else. Oh, no, excuse me, that's a different trade. Jared Triolo and Luis Ortiz. We're not too worse for wear from losing either of those guys, but Naylor has really not hit well. He's actually the worst hitter by OPS plus on the team right now, which is not good. 250 OBP, blech. But when looking into things, I noticed, big old baseball stat nerd here, guys, 112 OPS plus versus right-handed pitching, which is what he's facing mostly, a negative 30 OPS plus and 75 plate appearances against left-handed pitching. So Josh Naylor is a pure platoon guy, and we have to treat him as such. So he's no longer going to play against lefties. He is a platoon player now. Our answer for left-handed pitching, I found, was Hunter Renfroe. We traded for Hunter Renfroe, who's going to be our right fielder with a great arm in right field. Solid defense, solid range out there. He is the opposite, which is, I'm hoping this will just be a simple fix. He's been mashing against lefties. He has an 858 OPS against lefties and 53 plate appearances. Not so good against the righties. 25 plate appearances. Seems by this small sample size that he's already been treated as a platoon bat, so he slotted in perfectly. So now Josh Naylor is not going to play every day. That was one change I made. I also moved Tamar Johnson to the leadoff spot. He's been our second most effective hitter behind Juan Soto, so why not put him in front of Juan Soto? He has the second highest OBP on the team, second highest OPS plus on the team, so he's going to get some playing time there. So the top of the lineup looks a little bit different. We need to hope and pray that Brian Reynolds, Geraldo Perdomo, and O'Neal Cruz, they start to hit a little bit better, because I don't know how much this team's going to succeed if they don't hit in the middle of the lineup. It seems like we've solved the top and we've kind of solved the bottom with plus defensive players. Noah Miller, for example, who's someone we traded for in the offseason, has been a one-WAR player, which is second best on the team. He has a 69 OPS plus, so it's 30% below league average, but he's been so good defensively at shortstop that it hasn't really mattered. So we have players like that are plus defenders, but when you go down the list here, it doesn't help when two of your three most least valuable players are O'Neal Cruz and Brian Reynolds. So we need them to play better. Seth Beer update. Seth Beer got demoted. Seth Beer's numbers were the worst on the team offensively. He had a 30 OPS plus, I believe. I can show you the numbers. For the Hunter Renfroe trade to work, someone needed to get bumped down. That was Seth Beer. Seth Beer's numbers. He had a 466 OPS, a 195 slug, a negative .4 WAR, and he didn't play good defense. So there was no room for him on the team. But he's the first man up if someone gets hurt. I promise you that. I can afford you that. My Seth Beer stands. And if you guys want to get mad in the chat, I understand. I do. I get it. I know. We're going to pour one out. I'm going to take a drink for Seth Beer. It had to happen. If we want the Pirates to make the playoffs, Seth Beer couldn't be playing every day. He hit into hard outs. Right? He was getting babbipped. He was getting babbipped. That's just what it was. Sometimes it's not your year. You guys last stream, for those who were here, urged me to play Max Schumann at first base. It looks like his upside there is really good, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to try and get him more playing time. He was supposed to be kind of our everyman utility guy, and instead he stepped into a starting role, so that's been a nice surprise. The other nice surprise has been the pitching. The pitching's been really good. I mean, David Bednar has been struggling in the closer's role, but the rest of the bullpen's been pretty good, top to bottom. Our trade acquisitions have been great. Matt Manning, most notably in the long relief role, has been very good. Jason Adam has been fantastic for us. He's always a guy I try and acquire in my OOTP files. And then Grayrod has been sensational. He's been better than Paul Skeens. And he was the guy we traded Jack Sawinski for. Jack Sawinski and Yover Peguero. We got Yenier Cano and Grayrod for that. That was probably the biggest trade we made in the last stream. Sawinski's been fine for the O's. He's been a league average bat plus defender, so we're not missing too much there. It would hurt if Sawinski was hitting really well, but I just didn't feel like he was going to. And then Peguero is a bench bat who plays second base and short. He's in AAA right now. So we're not too much worse for wear there. And Yenier Cano's been very important to our bullpen. So that's looking like a big dub of a trade so far. For those who have not been tuned in, we'll just look at the decision history really quick. Here's the major things we've done so far. The biggest trade away being the Key Brian Hayes contract. We got rid of all that money. He's been fine for the Dodgers, pretty much as you'd expect. Below league average offensively, great defender. But we have some players playing third base that we could figure in there. And then big acquisitions for us have been Grayrod, Trevor Rogers in the rotation as well, Jason Adam in the bullpen, and then of course Juan Soto. We also lost Xavier Edwards. We're excited to get him back in 1 week. And yeah, that's where things stand. So we're 30-28. We're going to get to the trade deadline pretty soon. I am hoping that we can be a 500 team by the deadline minimum. I'd love to be a winning team by the deadline so that we can buy. But we have pieces here. We really need some of our key acquisitions in the offseason to start playing better. But yeah, so let's see what chat's saying. Yeah, a lot about Seth Beer, which I respect. I respect that you guys are carrying the meme on, Is Seth Beer's appeal that his last name is Beer? It's so much more than that, dude. You'd never understand. David Bednar struggling in the closer role, fork found in kitchen. Come on. Did you sign the OOTP legend Jose Caballero? No, I did sign some minor league deals, which, by the way, complete the minor league system really quick for me, AI. I will never do the 999 challenge. That shit is crazy. The fact that that's like a popular thing. That's crazy. Bullpen's been good. We showed that a little bit before. Main pieces here are Jason Adam, Yenier Cano, Carmen Blodzinski. I never know how to say his name. And then Colin Holderman, I IL'd. He just got healthy, so he's going to be stuck there for 7 days. Didn't want to risk him getting a long-term injury. He had one of these like orange injuries, which were things that you could potentially let players play through. I decided he's too valuable to let him play through that. I think we have enough pitching talent that we can afford to put him there. So, Michael Mittman, love you too, dude. Guys, make sure you leave a like on the stream so other people can find it. But I think we're going to get going. I think we're going to start simming again. And hopefully the numbers stay good. So, yeah, that's where things are at. New coaches, new trade acquisition in Hunter Renfroe. Pitching's been good. Offense needs to be better. Would you consider giving Manning a starting role? Maybe. He's been pitching in low leverage situations, and I kind of want to just if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of mentality of like he's thriving here a lot. Let's just, if we have a constant that's successful, let's leave him there. I believe in this rotation enough to leave it as is, but if they're struggling still in July, then a change might need to be made. Maybe we'll trade for a starter. Who knows? But yeah, we have a lot of prospects that we can deal because we acquired a lot last year in our teardown. You just start doing some baseball card content. I wouldn't know where to start, honestly. Is this a buy or a retool year? This is a buy year, hopefully. I mean, we got Bob Nutting to change his ownership mentality, I believe, from rebuild to neutral. I think it's neutral right now, right? Team record. It still don't suck completely, which we're looking great there. But yeah, so. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the sim. Here we go. I'm going to go to the... Oh, we're also going to get the draft in this stream, too. Wow. Are you kidding me? Damn. What a way to start the stream. There's no way. Okay, one game into the stream, we have lost Braxton Ashcraft. Yeah, for the season. That's crazy. Yo, that is such a bad omen. Who said Matt Manning to the rotation? Because you're right. Damn, you were definitely right. Okay, this isn't awful. It's a bummer for Braxton Ashcraft, who is having a pretty solid year. It's annoying. He's our third most effective starter. Off rip is crazy. You're right, Sam. That's nuts. All right, well, he's going to hit the 60-day because he's out for 4 months, so no reason in 15-day in him. We get Colin Holderman back in 6 days, so that's fine. It's probably going to be Matt Manning that goes to the rotation. Yeah, I think so. He'll be back for the playoffs. Yeah, hopefully we're there. Anyone in AAA that's worth calling up? We can get Kyle Wright up in there. That's actually kind of interesting. It's less interesting. He's an extreme ground ball guy. Okay. Because I would like to keep Matt Manning where he is. He would have been... he would have been really nice to have. We won that game, which is cool. That's good. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll call Kyle Wright up. Kyle Wright will be a long reliever for us. We'll put him in the same role as Matt Manning. And we're going to give Matt Manning a shot in the rotation as the 5. And we'll just see. I don't want to throw Kyle Wright right into that. Matt Manning has a little more stamina, and I like his pitch mix a little bit more. But it's not ideal. So I think almost certainly we're going to try and trade for a starter this stream. And we'll see what we can do there. That's a tough blow to get immediately into the stream. Jesus. It's not going to be Seth Beer, guys. It's not going to be Seth Beer. Anyone on the block right away? Mostly relievers. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. All right. Well, we're going to have to wait till closer to the deadline. Our depth will be tested. It is June 10th. Can we survive? Let's keep it going. Okay. All right. Still about a 500 team. Looks like Josh Naylor has an injury, but we're going to get Colin Holderman back into the staff here. It looks like Matt Manning performed well in his start. Yeah, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Good for Matt Manning. They lost. Bummer. That's okay. Good first taster, though. And Kyle Wright threw 5 outs. That's good. It's good stuff there. Okay. So we need to figure a spot for Colin Holderman now. That's probably going to be Kyle Wright's spot. Just send him right back down and get Holderman back in the fold. That's a big plus for our bullpen. He's our setup / middle relief guy. Right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Banfield in AAA. Yeah, we did acquire him. Hey, Rusty, good to see you. Bednar is horrible. Yeah, we might have to consider a closer change. Maybe we put Holderman there just to get a ground ball pitcher in there. Because we have a fly ball pitcher as our closer right now, and I never feel great about that. All right, I'm down for a little bit of a closer change. Maybe just putting Jason Adam there, because Jason Adam has been really reliable for us. Bednar, I think we'll... Yeah. All right, we're doing a closer change. I'm down for that. Now, what's this now? So it looks like Josh Naylor's offensive numbers have ticked up since entering the platoon, which is good. Hunter Renfrow has gone ice cold since being acquired, because, of course, why wouldn't he have? He's red. Yeah, we gotta wait and see. We're not gonna... Let's see. We're gonna hit the finish today button and find out what's going on with Josh Naylor. Okay. I guess we didn't. But we know that we get Xavier Edwards back. That's good. That's a valuable bat to get back. That's good. That's good. We're getting guys healthy. So we're just missing one of our starters and our first baseman now, which is nice. Someone's got to go down, which is interesting. If you can get AJ Puck, he's an incredible stopper closer. We'll see. We'll get to the trade deadline, then we'll figure some of that stuff out. What's up, Juju? How you doing? So who's going down? Because Sung-Chae Chang, hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm never saying that right, is kind of raking right now. Honestly, he should be finding a way to play more. Maybe we need to make some offensive changes as well. Is Noah Miller platoon eligible? Not really. IL Naylor? We don't really know what he has yet. So I'd prefer not to IL him if I don't have to. We're not sending down Perdomo because he's too valuable a defender to demote. Still a positive WAR player with an OPS plus 30% below league average. I don't want to send down Schumann because he's been hitting and he can play everywhere. It's kind of a conundrum because we acquired Schumann when Xavier Edwards got hurt. We just have so many guys that are not hitting. Put Chung in for Miller just to get some offense? Maybe. Because they kind of fill the same roles. He's just a little bit of a lesser defender at shortstop. Well, what can we do here? Yeah, okay. I think I might be down. Yeah. All right, we're going to give Chung some everyday playing time. We'll play him against the righties because, that just feels easy. We'll play him at shortstop. Tamar's going to play second still. I would like to keep Noah Miller up because I still think he's a valuable player to have. It's just too many cooks right now is the only problem. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Rehab Edwards. That's not a bad idea. That's always a great idea. Let's put him on rehab. Great idea. Rehab assignment. Player will be assigned. Yeah, cool. Perfect. Okay. Great call, guys. Great call. Great call there. We get Chang some playing time. Excuse me. God. Always get his name wrong. It's a hard name to say. Cut me some slack. Come on. All right, game under 500. Expecting some bad news on Josh Naylor. Let's finish today and see what we got. 6 weeks for Josh Naylor. Okay. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst. He wasn't playing well either, so it's honestly good to get him out of the fold for a little bit. All right, Xavier Edwards is back in the fold. Let's see what we can do with right field now. We got some stuff to figure out here. We do have some stuff to figure out. Perdomo for a starting pitcher. I'm interested, but we did just acquire him. Feels early to flip him. We have some things we need to figure out, for sure. Have you edited your strategy sliders? I usually just let my bench coach figure that out, which, he adjusts it because that's a lot. What a rehab stint by Edwards. 1 game. And we are back to 500. That's the goal. Get to the trade deadline and be a 500 team, and then I can work my magic and make the team really good. But we got to get there. We have to get there. So how can I figure Zay Edwards into the everyday lineup? Let's look at his ratings. Is there a platoon option here? It looks like he's pretty much the same against lefties and righties, maybe a little better against righties. It looks like over here, a little better against righties. We're seeing the most valuable defensively at third base. Domo's our third baseman. How's he been hitting against righties? It's It's been tough. I mean, is he worth a shop? Please save us, Mr. Olive. I'm trying. It's worth editing the strategy sliders to fit your team's strengths. The AI doesn't do a great job of that. Okay, I can look into that. Not at the present moment. It looks like Hunter Renfro's hitting a little bit more, which is exciting. His numbers with Pittsburgh, okay. So a small sample size still. But he's probably going to have to play every day now, which is not what we acquired him to do. We acquired him to hit against lefties. So I'd like to still avoid that if I can. So here's what we might do. We might go for the super defense in right field with Michael A. Taylor, sacrifice the offense a little bit, just so we can keep platooning Hunter Renfroe. And maybe we'll move Chang up in the lineup. I don't hate that. Keep Domo there. I don't hate that. Which leaves us with okay, it has Xavier Edwards on the bench and Noah Miller on the bench. I don't hate that. So, it's not like we were losing much of anything in Naylor because he was objectively by WAR the worst player on the team. I don't want to trade Perdomo for a starting pitcher. I see Ryan saying that in chat because I think Perdomo will start to play better if we just give him time. And I think we can get a starting pitcher that's good for less than Perdomo. I think we can get something for like minor league guys. We actually have a trade proposal. We would get, Tommy Edman. Whoa. Hang on. For what? Johnny Severino and Patricio Ress. What? What's happening? This kind of feels like nothing. I mean, Tommy Edman would be... It would put Max Schumann out of a job, I think, but this is definitely interesting. Again, he's not hitting very well, though. And we kind of need offense right now. We need offense more than defense right now. NLCS flashbacks, don't remind me. 300 in chat. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Make sure you leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. Hey, Faye, good to see you here. Is Edmund injured? I don't think so. Wait, they're saying that the trade's invalid. I can't even afford it. Okay, something's wonky here. This is a wonky. All right, I don't like the smell of this, honestly. I think I'm okay. I don't think Edmund is enough to help our team right now. We need bats. We don't need defense first, guys. I honestly think our defense is pretty solid right now. So I'm going to leave that be because it kind of scrambled my brain a little bit. I'm going to look at the trading block, though, on the waiver wire. Timmy Lowe and Ryan Nelson, no thank you. What's the block look like? So the block is getting beefier now because we're getting closer to the end of June. The trade difficulty is set in the middle right now, which is what I usually set it at, but we've had some pretty good trades so far. Soler is the big bat available right now. Now, he is a detriment defensively for sure. And he's not hitting particularly well, so I don't think I want to go for this. He's got a pretty high price tag too, but that's something to think about. Yeah, the offensive names here are not exactly sexy. I'm interested in Lamont Wade maybe. He's at least versatile, and he is hitting well. I'm interested in Lamont Wade. I'm going to keep my eye on him. $6.5 million is not that steep. Could be interesting. Again, we don't need to make trades now because it's going to be harder to make trades now. We're so far from the deadline. But let's just get an idea of what it would take to complete this. It wouldn't take much from the looks of it. I mean, David Festa was a waiver claim for us, and he could get it done. A couple prospects. A 23-year-old in rookie ball could get it done. This might be something I do, actually. Soler? I don't know. I don't like the smell of Soler right now. Lamont Wade is a dog in OOTP. The pitching block is much more stacked right now. Top heavy for sure, but Hendricks and Alvarado being the headliners is pretty good. So if I were to acquire Lamont Wade, I just want to look at where he would fit. I don't love having Max Schumann as the everyday first baseman. He's played good, And he's got upside there, but I would just much rather have him as like the safety net of all positions, which is what he was supposed to be. So I actually think I'm going to try and make a Lamont Wade trade right now, actually, because I think we need some help offensively. We're a 500 team, and I feel like we're teetering. Pitching's been good, though. Most guys are near or above league average right now. Just wish these two would pitch a little bit better. Leah might be a really good pickup. Hendricks? His contract is kind of beefy, though. We don't have a ton of money to work with because we signed Juan Soto. We have $5 million to play with. We maxed out development and scouting budgets to make sure that we're getting a good scope on everything. But I'm not interested. I'm going to try and make this Lamont Wade trade first, though, because I think we can get it done pretty easily. And it's fun to trade in this game. We could have Lamont play first base, which would be his best position. He's currently playing his technically worst position. What's his range like? His infield range is pretty poor. Yeah, he doesn't grade out well as an infielder, actually. Cano has 60. Yeah, he's our stopper, so he's there to toss some innings in the bullpen. And he's pretty poor against lefties across the board. This is a 1-year commitment. How's Wade's contract? Yeah, 1 year for $6.5 million. So we would need them to take some of that too. And that would eat most of our trade budget. So I think I'm actually going to let this sit. We're going to sim another week, and we're going to see where the team stands. And if it gets bad, we'll make a move. But I think I'm going to let it sit for now. And they won some ball games. That's good. 36-35. Just get us to the trade deadline. Get us through June. That June swoon that Mets fans know so well. He's kind of meh. I looked at his ratings. His static numbers are good, but that doesn't always tell the story in OOTP. Jesus, we give up 7 runs in the 8th. Wait, whoa. Is this another Bednar implosion? Dude, what is going on with him? An ERA 8. Jeez. How is he worth 0.9 WAR? That makes no sense to me. He's been atrocious. He's losing us games. He's got 5 losses and 6 blown saves. Jesus. Not good. Not good. All right. Game over 500. Matt Manning's been doing it in the rotation. I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of Matt Manning. Bednar is killing us? Yeah, kind of. God. Cano has thrown a ton of innings. I feel like his arm's going to fall off. Old Yeller time. I mean, we can't be reactionary. I'm sure it'll even out, but I think we need to get him out of the setup role. He needs to be middle relief and avoid high leverage for now. Because we just can't trust him right now. We'll promote Carmen to a setup role. And we'll just say. And Colin Holderman will be our backup closer. There you go. There you go. Trade Bednar while he still has value. I think he'll come around. He's just having a bad season. Check out the trading block and the waiver wire first, actually. Nothing cooking here. Still the same names. Let's keep the sim going. Pirates are still hanging on. Okay, looks like we're... Okay, nice little stretch here. 41-37 now. Development update. These kind of, they fall in the cracks during the season. But it looks like Holderman and Adam got better. Adam's been good, man. He's been really good. Especially since we put him in the closer's role. He's been a great find for us. Traded Ryan Barucki for him, who tore his UCL. Tough. What's up, Cyclone Burns? Good to see you, dude. It can't hurt to shop Bednar. I mean, yeah, we have arm talent that I like down here, but I don't know. It feels weird to trade him. He has a lot of years of control left, right? I mean, we have Bednar for a while. Can't even find him on here. Oh, God, where is he? There's Seth Beer. Here, oh, he's near the top. Oh, actually, year and a half of control, so I was wrong about that. And I don't know if I want to give him $9 million next year. Let's set his status to available. I'm down. Good call by chat. Once again, I'm nothing without my chat. How'd you get Cano and Girard from the O's? We traded them Jack Sawinski and Yover Peguero. Sawinski was coming off like a 5-WAR season, and we flipped him at peak value. And that was a very necessary trade for us. Grayrod is still like having a Cy Young year for us. It's been awesome. 2.5 WAR in June. Or July, excuse me. It's been great. What a trade. Let's check out the... Hang on. What's the war exchange look like on that right now? It's probably really good. It's definitely our best trade. Yeah, 3.2 war in the trade. That's cool. I mean, has Sawinski been good? He's been... Oh, my... Sawinski got demoted? Oh, no. Oh, no, Orioles. Oh, no. Wait, why would they demote him? He's been fine. Why would they demote him? Oh, 88 strikeouts in 70 games. Woof. Skeens, Girard, 1-2 punches, insane. That's what I'm talking about, Juju. That's what we do here. That's business. That's business right there. That's business. Quinn Priester's apparently been valuable. Damn. Didn't see that coming. So you win some, you lose some, guys, right? 335 in chat. Appreciate you guys. It's been kind of the same story. We're very lucky that Shang's been hitting well because everybody else has been mid as hell. So we might need to make a trade soon. Everyone's been positive WAR, which is nice, except for Cruz. I wish Renfroe was hitting a little bit better. Also, as a Pirates fan, I have to give it a 0 out of 10 realism rating, not because you actually spent money on Soto, because you haven't signed enough one-year contracts for That's coming soon. That's in part 5. Don't worry about it. That's when we get to the offseason after this year. When we make the playoffs one time, I'm like, all right, time to cash out. Time to stop doing my job. Is it basically cheating to do a Mets to OOTP? I just don't think it would be fun. You have like an unlimited budget. You have a really good roster already. I feel like it wouldn't be fun. It would just be, not to say it would be too easy, because it's hard to win in this game no matter what. But I just don't think it'd be as entertaining. I think it's fun to play as a bad team and like scratch and claw your way to a winning record. It looks like Lamont Wade got acquired, I think, by someone, because he's not here anymore. Let's see. Did he get picked up? Did he get traded? Nats pull him off the trading block? He got traded to the A's. For what? For Lane Thomas and Jake Bennett. Interesting. I'm okay with this, but I'm surprised that he was the one that got flipped. His numbers on the year are pretty damn good. He's kept hitting, but there you go. Did a Mets save and I ended up winning 120 games for 5 years straight? That sounds right. When you have, a $350 million payroll every year. But good for you, dude. Jelly knows what's up when playing OOTP. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, dog. It's fun over here. All right. The Pirates, we are in June. We're in July. We're 4 games over 500. We're a half game out of first place. We are firmly in a wild card spot. Let's sim another week and get us to the first-year player draft. Okay. I only went through 2 games. I don't know why. We have an update from owner Bob Nutting, who we all love. He got waived? A's claimed him off waivers? Wait. I didn't see that. Really? Fuck, I missed that? Damn, I fucked that up. That's actually my bad. You got to get Torkelson as our first baseman. Torkelson is our first baseman, but he tore something. He broke a bone in his elbow or something, and he's out for the whole year. That was what we did. I'm very happy with your 4-1-39 record so far. Keep up the good work. This is some shit Bob Nutting would say. That's some shit he would say. With his performance so far, Tamar Johnson has turned our weakness at second base into a strength. No one would call him top 6 at the position. What a dick. Don't say that about your own draft pick. But he's outperformed expectations. I'm not asking for sold out crowds every game. You better not be. But we need to see more fans than we have been. I know we're up slightly from 2024, but we still have a ways to go. Give me some time, Bob. I've been here less than 2 years, and you're saying, why aren't we selling out games? You give me no budget. I'm not making a comment on that. I've noticed a lack of homegrown talent on the roster. How do you expect to compete without anyone we've developed on the team? Tamar Johnson is literally leading off every game. That's our own talent. So, also, anyone I drafted last year is not going to be on the team, so I don't know what you want me to say. The team seems more unified in its approach to the game. We love Team Chem. Plan A to increase fan interest has had minimal impact. I hope you have a plan B. Shut up, Bob. Okay, so we're doing well on our goals. I already checked into expiring personnel contract. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Our coaching's in a pretty good spot, and we can promote internally. Robert Nunning all over Jolly. It's okay. Come on. Also, crazy sentence. Okay, the pitching seems like it's settling down a little bit. We still have some concerns with Jones and Rogers, but they're giving us innings, and that's good. And Matt Manning, I mean, what a performance! What a performance! Hey Matt, we need you to step into the role. How about a few 6-inning starts? How about some wins? Let's go, baby. Good for Matt Manning. What a find! It's been our best pitcher by ERA plus. How about that? Love Matt Manning. Big Matt Manning guy right here. G-Rod still keeping up his Cy Young caliber season. And the offense is what it is. You know? All right, so let's keep it going. Okay, 42 and 41. Are we at the draft yet? No, not yet. Get me to the draft. Let's get to the draft. 43 and 43. And we are here. All right, we made it to the draft July 11th. We are still a 500 team, which is good. Good night, Spanky Langford. Have a good night's sleep. You got to call up the 18-year-old kids right now. That's why. Oh, how are we doing in all-star voting? Do we have anyone? Probably Soto, right? Gotta have Soto. Oh, he's second to Matt Olson. Whoa. Okay, that makes sense. Soto, you got to be playing like that, big dog. Come on now. Paul Skeens made the ballot, not Grayrod, even though Grayrod's having the better year, IMO. But that's okay. So it looks like Skeens and Soto will be our all-stars. No surprise there. What's your plan with the 80 mil Soto years later on? Abandon the save and move on? Yeah, I mean, we're not going to play through the years where Soto gets all that money later. I honestly forgot that we did that to get him. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that shit. Worry about this shit. It looks great here. And he'll opt out. He'll get more money. Don't even sweat it, dude. Don't even worry about that shit. We have the number 1 pick. I forgot about this. We won the draft lottery. We had the 3rd best odds, and we got the number 1 pick, which means we're going to draft Ethan Holiday. So that's exciting. Forgot that was the thing that happened last stream. Start draft, and let's see. Oh, is it not Ethan Holiday? I guess it's not. I guess my timeline's messed up. Wait, where is he? Shouldn't he be here? What the hell? What the hell? All right. So who should we draft? What's our budget? We have a $24 million budget for signing. It looks like Jamie Arnold is potentially the best player here. God, he's usually not that good in the experience. Soto's not opting out. What do you mean? I don't see him here, so maybe it didn't import or something, or maybe he's rated badly. I don't know. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you, man. I hope you have fun with the game. All right, I think I'm going to draft Jamie Arnold because it looks like he'll be ready the quickest. Is he a college arm? He is. He's a college junior. He's high in loyalty, but his other ratings are not great. What about Seth? He's a leader and adaptable. High school senior, don't love that. We want someone in college. Ethan Petrie looks like he's in college junior. Nah, I think it's going to be a pretty easy Jamie Arnold pick here. We'll give him his $10 million. There you go. Welcome to the team. First overall pick. Bam. All right. Billy Carlson is the next up at top of the board. High school senior. Two-way player. Adaptable, not a leader. Okay. Noah Franco, high school senior, another two-way player, it looks like. Yep. Leader and intelligent. I don't love two-way players, honestly. Why do you use the 1 in 100 scale for player eval? Just personal preference. I don't really like the stars that much. That's just me, though. I'm definitely the minority there. This is honestly a pretty weak draft class. College sophomore, red shirt. Lot to like here. Leader, loyalty, work ethic, intelligence. His breaking pitches have massive upside. I think we're going to draft Colton Hartman with our next pick. It'll be very easy to sign. Yeah, we're going to draft Colton Hartman. Bam. Yeah, OOTP is on sale right now, I believe. Since he's still here, I'll take Billy Carlson. Just in terms of like high upside and easy to sign. Just make that an easy pick on us. His control sucks, but we can work on that. He's, 19. I'm not worried about that. We haven't drafted a position player yet, or we did maybe last turn. The drafts are kind of whatever in this game, I'm not going to lie. Another two-way player. Jesus. Why is every draft pick a two-way player? Personality class unknown. High school senior, no thanks. Boston will take slot value. High school senior. Any college guys left? DJ Newman. Two-way player who plays all 3 outfield positions, is a leader and loyal. College junior? Yeah. Easy to sign? Yeah. 75,000. Please. Sure. Okay, and then I think for the rest of this, those are the picks that matter, right? Those are the picks that matter. I think we'll just let it go pretty easily. I'll do some quick scans for my next draft picks, but it'll be pretty run-of-the-mill from here. I'm just going to go with some names I know from my other Sims and guys that are a little bit older, like Patrick Forbes, who's 21 years old and a college junior. And guys who will take slot value very easily, like Carlos Martinez, who's a JUCO freshman, plays all 3 outfield positions, and is loyal. Yes, OOTP is $10 on stream right now, so highly recommend it if you feel like you'd enjoy this kind of game. It is a lot of fun. You can sink a lot of hours into this game pretty quick. Once you get the hang of it, and once you get over the bouncing around screens and trying to balance everything and shit like that. And so, all right, taking slot guys, taking old guys, and then we're gonna wrap up the draft. Want guys that'll sign, and we will autocomplete. Bam. All right, draft is done. We will negotiate with our draftees. We have no crazy offers here, so we'll just meet their demands. We'll use our budget, because why not? Kind of a weak draft class. I was hoping for something a little bit juicier with that number 1 overall pick, but that's okay. Draft is done. So, we are 20 days away from the trade deadline. Still a 500 team. We have star players that are underperforming. Soto's been hitting. Skeen's kind of having a whatever year. 4 ERA. I'm kind of surprised by that. But yeah, we're floating on by. Gonna keep our eye on the waivers, which we didn't check. Nothing crazy here. Travis d'Arnaud is kind of interesting, actually. No, not good enough defensively, not good enough offensively for me to care. Whoa, jeez. So, let's keep the sim going. See what we get. Brian Reynolds is hurt. Back stiffness, moderate effect. Recovery is 2 weeks. Okay, that's not that bad either. It looks like he turned his season around a little bit, which is a shame that he got hurt now. I think we'll IL him just to play it safe. It's 2 weeks, so that's, a long time. We'll 10-day him. So let's figure out what we're going to do to fill that void. You need more power like a Jorge Soler? Well, maybe we'll make a trade now. We're in July. We're in mid-July, actually. Check the waiver wire again. JT Realmuto's on the block. That's interesting. Chaz McCormick's on the block. That's interesting. Now, we don't need a left field replacement because Reynolds will be back. What we do need is we need a proven first baseman. The Max Schumann story has been fine, but it's clear that this is not a sustainable option. So we need to figure something out there. I don't think Renfroe can play first. No, he's not sustainable at first base. And it doesn't look like, I mean, I think he's our only first base option right now, right? It's him or Soto. And Soto doesn't seem to be proven there yet at all. And we need Soto to keep hitting, so I don't want to mess up anything with him. So we need to acquire a first baseman, which should be one of the easier things to acquire. Nate Lowe is available. Jorge Soler is available. Ian Happ apparently can play first base. That's news to me. Pretty well, actually. But he's got kind of a fat contract, 20 mil, so that's not happening. Yes, I would love to get CES from the Reds, but that usually happens in later years of OOTP Sims. Usually, in 2025, he's not available yet. He's still pretty young. So let me know what first baseman you guys think would be a good fit here. I mean, you can take a look at our lineup, and it's fairly, it's pretty even in terms of like handedness, so we can kind of go to either side. But we need a proven, bona fide first base bat, a guy that can play the position well and hit. We need offense. Hopefully the contract's not too crazy either. That'd be nice. First base. I'm thinking Nate Lowe, maybe. I'm liking the look of this one. He's an ARB guy, which I like. Pretty even grading here. I don't think we'd have to platoon him, right? I mean, he's better against righties, but this is not a platoon guy, in my opinion. This is pretty even. 11 mil is pretty fat, but we could probably try and get the Rangers to eat some of that. Jolly, do you hate the Red Sox? No, I'm actually, I like when the Red Sox are good. Schwarber can hit well on both sides. Yeah, his defense I don't love. Also, is he even listed here? I don't see him. I don't think he's listed. Oh, here he is. He's down here. He's not hitting well this season either. And that worries me a lot. He can't hit lefties. Lowe's a line drive hitter, though. This is true. I'm open to suggestions. Jay's signing prediction? Anyone who will take their money, man. I don't know who will, though. Lowe has a 160 OPS plus against lefties? Really? Oh, my God. Lowe might be our guy. He might be our guy. I'm sure those numbers against lefties will even out, but if he's just like league average against both, I'm down. That's all I need him to be. I need a league average first baseman that can play the position. Okay, let's see. What will it take? You guys would have to retain some of the money, let's say 50. What would this take? They obviously want major league ready talent. They want Brando Maea, which I don't love. Malcolm Nunez is interesting. I usually try and get rid of Malcolm Nunez pretty quick. And he's someone that's always popping up in like Rule 5 stuff. He can't play defense very well. He does mash, like for sure. He mashes at every level. Like his ratings, I think, are pretty favorable offensively. But like Juan Soto is our DH. And I don't foresee him stepping into a first base role for us. So maybe Malcolm Nunez for Nate Lowe. Brian Chamberlain likes it. Would you guys eat all the money? They would eat all the money. Would you guys kick in money? Or a prospect? Let's find out. I would love to get some extra cash to play with. Okay. Extra cash would be really nice right now for the trade deadline. 4 mil. Come on, give me 3 mil. Yes. Okay. What about 3.5? Okay. What about 3.2? What about 3.1? What about, okay. We'll just take 3 mil. Okay. Chat, what do we think about this trade? Let me know. I'm going to wait for you guys' response before I click anything. Nate Lowe is an ARB guy, so we wouldn't have to worry about first base for, I think, a little bit, right? When does he hit free agency? Oh. Looks like we'd have him for a couple of years. If I'm understanding this correctly. I appreciate that, Chicken Little. I only dunk on the Phils because we played in the playoffs. Windmill Slam. Chat seems to like it. Big bat in the middle of the lineup. A lot of money involved. I'm firing it off. One more RB'er. Bang. Nate Lowe, welcome to the Pirates. First big trade of the stream. Fleeces in chat. Fleeces in chat, please. Fleeces in chat. Thank you. We're going to slot him right in the middle of the lineup. And hopefully my guy performs. We have a very, very lefty lineup near the top. James the Pro, yes, I do see this. All right, so Max Schumann is out of the starting lineup, and that is okay. He did his part. He has earned his spot on this team. We don't need him to play every day. In a perfect world, he wouldn't be playing every day. Good one, Snazio. So what spot is missing now? First, so we're still missing left field. And I'd like to call someone up to fulfill that. I like Michael A. Taylor playing every day, or playing most days against righties. But we need some outfield help for sure. Anyone on like the waiver wire? I'd love like a brief... I guess we could also trade for an outfielder, because I don't love the prospect of Michael A. Taylor playing most days. The question is it Chas McCormick? I feel like it's not. But maybe it is. And we could use a righty bat. We could definitely use a righty bat in this lineup. Saya's hurt. Yaz is kind of interesting. I mean, he's gonna hit for power. That's what he does. And he's raking this year. I'm interested. He would have to play... Oh, he could play left pretty well, actually. Trade for Duran for left field? I don't know if we could pull that off. Joey Gallo does put up numbers in this game. We had a chance to get him this offseason. We decided not to do it. Tyler O'Neill. Pretty even up here. Can steal some bases, play a solid left field, and he's hitting well. Okay. Contract is not that bad. Free agent, which I like. I like money coming off. I do. And can he play against both sides? Yes, he can. Okay, Tyler O'Neill is an option. I see Clevenger on waivers. Our bullpen's in a pretty good spot. I don't think I need to take that on. I'm interested in O'Neill. O'Neill's the one that's caught my eye the most. Because I feel like we could probably get him for, like, not a lot. And I want righties, so I think I'm out on Yaz because I want a righty. And I want someone whose scouting accuracy is very high, as opposed to high. So, like, Conforto's kind of out. Springer's contract is probably crazy. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want all that. O'Neill would never play right field, which is the only thing, because that's the only problem. Well, I guess we could just put him there. Yeah, I mean, we could just put him in right field. He'd probably learn to play the position. Happer could be good. His contract is $20 million, so I don't want to trade for that. Let's try for McCormick first. Let's see. Because he's very clearly the better player. Can play all three positions, proven. Looks like he's probably going to be consistent in his splits. Yeah, for the most part. Money's not that bad. He's an ARB guy, so if it goes well, we can keep him if we want. What would make this work? Demand's going to be pretty high. That makes sense. Yeah. Whereas I think O'Neill, the demand is probably not going to be that high. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. So I think O'Neill's going to be the guy. O'Neill is going to be the guy. Could put Reynolds in right field. Reynolds is hurt, which is why we're doing this. And then I want an option for when Reynolds gets back and is no longer hurt. We could trade Schumann, which is kind of messed up. I wouldn't mind this, actually. Just flip him. We traded Eric Swanson to get him. Forgot we did this. Let's see if I can trade just like a random minor leaguer before I try and deal a major league guy. Like Damon Dews, who's 27 years old in Double-A. Make your response official. Because usually when you add in someone bad, you can add in like another bad player and get the deal done. Not the shoe. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to. We could trade this random Double-A guy and then also Kyle Wright, who we just like randomly signed to a minor league deal. I don't hate that at all. Can I just trade him Kyle Wright? Yeah, I could just trade him Kyle Wright. And how much money would you guys pay down? Okay, so we can get Tyler O'Neill for free for Kyle Wright. Can we get a prospect as well? Oh, they don't have a lot of prospects. Oh my God. Toronto, Jesus. I like Wilfredo Lara. He can play a bunch of positions, and he's fast. I've had him in another sim. I think someone in chat said that too. Liam McDonald said that. Kyle Wright sent him back to Canada. That's funny. Is he Canadian? No, he's American. Okay, so I don't think we can get Lara unless we add more, which I don't think I want to do because that's not what this trade is about. But I would like to get money if we can. So let's just see if we can get some more money. Bang. Can we get more money? Toronto wants to give all their money to us, dude. Let's go. All right, if this goes to 20 mil, it's broken. Okay, cool. That's too much. Sure. Sometimes OOTP does this, and that's when it kind of borders the line of like, okay, I know this is a simulation, but this is unrealistic. You might need to up the trade difficulty. Listen, man, I'm already taking on a tough enough task getting the Pittsburgh Pirates to the playoffs. I might as well make it a little bit easier on myself. Come on, okay? Chat, what do we think? I think I know the answer, but I'm going to let you guys answer first. Any teasers on the upcoming Saturday vid? I teased it in the last video. So if you watch the last video, you can probably guess what tomorrow's video is going to be. Average OOTV experience. Yeah, it's what it is. It's still fun. Charlie, show us the difficulty? Sure. I think it's league settings. It's in here somewhere. There's like a meter. Where's the meter? I showed it on the last stream. I don't know where it went. Where is it? There it is. It's in the middle. That's where it always is. I can raise it a little bit if we want, but I just feel like we're not going to be able to get as much done. I'll raise it like it's... no, I won't do that. We're trying to win the World Series, goddammit. Oh, where'd that trade go? Oh, God. I'm lost in the menus. Oh, God. Get me back to my trade. There it is. Bump it up a little. All right, I'm completing this trade. Tyler O'Neill, welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Someone's got to go down. Someone does have to go down. And that might be Max Schumann. I think it might be Max Schumann who goes down. Yeah. I think so. But he's the first guy up if we need him. He's the first guy up. All right. Our lineup got a lot better today. We added Nate Lowe and Tyler O'Neill. I really like what we did today. These were pretty harmless trades. We can move O'Neill Cruz down the lineup because he's just not having a good year. We'll bat Tyler O'Neill third to break up the lefties a little bit. And then we'll keep it on rolling. Yeah, I like Cruz down here, honestly. Until he gets right. And then when Brian Reynolds gets back, Michael Taylor won't have to play every day. And that'll be good. O'Neill's best in left field. Yeah. This is fine. This is good. We'll generate our depth charts. We will calibrate our minor league system. And we'll move on, I think, right? I think that's all good. Pitching, I think I'm going to leave alone. Besides Bednar, it's been good. Maybe we can improve upon David Festa. You know what? Who said Clevenger before? Is he still available? He's still here. As someone to get lefties out, this is not a bad option. 1.3 mil. Ratings. Really good against lefties. I'm down. Let's get ourselves a specialist while we're at it. Sure. Put in a claim for Garrett Clevenger. Let's change up this Pirates roster a little bit. Let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. Joe Jimenez just hit the waiver claims too. Extreme fly ball. Don't love that. I'm out on him. I'm out. Okay. Good stuff. Is O'Neill a rental? Yes, he is. $5 million rental paid down by your... Who we get him from? The Blue Jays? Yeah, the Blue Jays. Let's see if my waiver claim goes through. I think it did. No, it didn't yet. Where's my waiver claim? There we go. Clev is on the team. And we will send down David Festa. See you later. Welcome to the team. Ah, we need a 40-man spot. Who can we waive in DFA? Ooh, okay, interesting. We are not waiving in DFAing Seth Beer. I won't do that to you guys. That's mean. That's too mean. That's too real. It might be Liberator, which was a failed trade on our part. I forget who we traded for him. Elias Diaz, right. We waiver claimed Diaz, played him for 2 weeks, and then flipped him and got some money out of it. I remember that. And he's been fine for the Cardinals. I would call that a winning trade for the Cardinals. A high price tag to win that trade, but a winning trade. Someone we didn't really need. Liberator he's been like great for me in other sims, but he just didn't work out in this one. So I think we're gonna waive DFA. So long, brother, because there's a lot of pitchers on the depth chart ahead of you. Clevenger, welcome to the team. You are our new lefty specialist and part-time middle reliever. Bam. Why not DFA the low potential high A guy? Who, McAdoo or Cawley? You never know. I like his defense a lot. If for some reason Noah Miller and some other like Chang gets injured, worst case we can call up this dude and he can at least play the positions well. Whereas Liberator, there was just no way for him to ever get into the starting rotation because there's so many guys ahead of him. Like Solometo is ahead of him, Johan Oviedo is ahead of him, Brady Fagel, I don't know how to say his name, he's ahead of him. So there were already 3 guys ahead of him on the depth chart, and just wasn't worth it in my opinion. Fair enough. All right, so our 2 new bats are near the top of our chart. Hopefully everyone else can pick up the slack. Perdomo, God, why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? Whatever. Get me to the trade deadline. Get me there. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe we should have just traded him. Hey, SLGS Reds. Good to see you. Okay. That's so annoying. Feigl? Okay. Well, the worst member of the bullpen is hurt. Some people are saying it helps the team. It's interesting. I don't think that's enough to 60 days, so a 15 day in. And it's good that we claimed Garrett Clevenger, because it would have been a big miss if we didn't. But now we need a new reliever. Might have been a blessing in disguise. Come on. Vinny, you can't say that. You're a real Pirates fan. You can't say that. Other people can say that, but you can't say that. There's Ben Joyce here, which I don't like that, but I like this. Could be interesting. I'm interested in Ben. I actually might just put in a claim on Ben Joyce. Mike Talkman is here. Good problem to have. That injured list is... It's getting kind of crazy. It's getting a little... I mean, it's not unreasonable, but we've lost Brian Reynolds. We lost our 5-starter, who was actually our 3-starter. We lost Josh Naylor, who was supposed to be the big bat behind Juan Soto. We lost our everyday first baseman since opening day, and now we lost our closer. So, like, the fact that we're 2 games over 500, I'm kind of proud. I'm a little bit proud. Oh, my God. I'd argue Vinny has more of a right to say that. Comment down below. What do you think? Comment down below. And get us to 400 people in chat. We're at 385. Let's go. We could always just put Liberatore on the team, but I don't think I want to do that. What's he rated as a reliever? Probably better than a starter, right? 8. Yeah, not really. That stinks. That stinks. Need a new trainer? I think our trainer's pretty good, right? That was like one of the first things we hired. Yeah, our team trainer, Rick Jameson, is rated really well. He has a good reputation. I mean, look at all this. That's why we paid him $500K. Charlie making it through the trenches? That's right, Eric. I don't know. I'm interested in Ben Joyce's stuff, mostly. But Extreme Fly Ball is what Bednar was, and I just have a bad feeling about that. I just have a bad feeling. So I'm going to call up internally, I think. We'll call up Dari Moretta, maybe. Who's also a fly ball pitcher, but a little bit more well-rounded and less erratic than Ben Joyce. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll put him in middle relief. We'll put him in avoid high leverage and mop up duty if we need it. And that's fine. Bullpen's still in a good spot otherwise. The injuries are breaking me. Just get me to the deadline. Get me to the deadline and I can beef up this team. Just get me there. Just get me there. Just get me there. Fly ball doesn't really matter. I disagree. I've had a really bad experience with fly ball pitchers in OOTP. I know that like ratings and stuff matters more, but damn, our pitching staff is pretty damn good, dude. Like top to bottom, the ERA pluses are nice. Oh, dude, the Gray Rod trade was so big. It was so big. Owen gets it. He said it at the same time as me. Now, I'm not going to offer him an extension because every time that I get overzealous and I offer people extensions, they start to play bad. And we have him for a lot of years, I think. We don't like need to do that. Right? Yeah, we have him for 4 years of control. All right. Let's go back to simming. 48 and 47. Is that enough to be first in the division? We'll check that after. We have a trade proposal. Shelby Miller for Jesus Castillo. Is Shelby Miller any good in the sim? No, he is not. He's having a good year in AAA. No. Whatever you guys want, the answer is no. You're the White Sox. No. Cano, 83 innings pitched. I feel like I should take him out of the stopper role, but he's been really good. Maybe we'll just do like, oh God, he's throwing so many innings. So many innings. I'm worried. I'm worried about him. I'm worried. I mean, Bednar threw 100 for us in our 2024 sim, which just felt like a waste because we were so bad. All-star Shelby Miller, that is true. That is very true. So where do we stand right now? We're third in the division, but we're right there, baby. We're right there. 2.5 out of the wild card. But God, look how beefy this wild card race is. So the NL is the land of opportunity, it seems like. If you are a 500 team, you're in it. But they're pulling away, these teams at the top. I'm getting a little worried. It looks like it might be division or bust for us. It might be division or bust. And that gets scary. We're going to have a big deadline. We certainly are. What's the block look like? So now the block's getting beefy. We got some really good players here now. We're going to have to get in the lab. Let's get there. Let's get to the deadline. Okay. Soto won the home run derby. Two-time champ. Two-time champ, Juan Soto. I was there in LA when he won it in real life. He had to dig deep to pull this one out. King Arthur be like. Guys, make sure you leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. The Texas Rangers want to give us Josh Spores, who's on the Mariners currently, because this trade offer has expired, even though it came to me today. What the fuck? Okay. I would have discussed this probably. This would have been nice to have. Shit, why'd they trade him? Who'd they get it? Who'd they get for him? Tyler Locklear? Okay. That sucks. Damn. It's not like I didn't check. It's today. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Screw the Rangers. Yoinked. That's right. That's right, Art Vandalay. Okay. Okay. It's time to make some evaluations and figure out what we need. Look at Hunter Renfroe go. Look at him go. Yes. Yes. Love when my trade acquisitions start to work out a little bit. Nothing makes my day more. God, O'Neal Cruz is still having just a terrible year. Fuck. That sucks. Jolly got fleeced? I didn't even get the chance to get fleeced. What does that mean? All right. Okay, we're going to get Brian Reynolds back. Big. We survived that pretty well. That 2-week stint without him. All right, so Michael A. Taylor comes out of the starting everyday lineup, which is nice. We could make O'Neal potentially a platoon bat now, but let's worry about that in a second. Perdomo's going to hit 9th. Henry Davis will hit 7th. Reynolds goes in. Where are you, Reynolds? Where are you? Am I blind? Did I not activate him? Oh, I didn't activate him. I'm stupid. Oh, because who goes down? Who goes down? This is interesting. This is interesting. Looks like Chang has stopped hitting well for the most part, so I think we're going to put him back in his original role. So what do we want to do here? Phone never rang. Casual GM trolling. Who do you think is the right-handed bat for the Red Sox? Dude, I'm locked into the Pirates right now. I thought it was Teoscar to answer your question. Now I don't know. I don't know who it is now. I really thought Teoscar would complete that team. Chang might be getting demoted. He might be getting demoted. I like Xavier Edwards because he plays the outfield as well as the infield. He's a good clubhouse guy. I don't want to send him down. And he's hitting pretty much the same as Chang at this point. Michael A. Taylor is such a good defender in the outfield that I love him as a fourth outfielder. And we signed him to a major league deal, so I don't want him out. So it comes down to Chang or Miller, and Miller is just the better defender. So I think Chang is going to get sent down. He was good for us when we needed him to be. But the time has passed. And you know, this Pirates team, we're trying to make this Pirates team competitive and good. So, like, you might be a good player and you might not make the Pirates team. And that's okay. You know? All right. What we're going to have to do with Tyler O'Neill now is we're going to have to try him out in right field and see how that goes. It could be bad. It could also just not be as good as left field. Soto is in MVP form. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Yeah, okay. I think I still want O'Neill to play every day. So where does that leave Renfroe? Renfroe is kind of the odd man out now. A little bit. O'Neill has created something of a talent logjam. Maybe we platoon them still. O'Neill plays against the righties, Renfroe against the lefties, and we platoon them in the 3-hole. Or the 5-hole. That makes more sense. Okay. Who's missing from the lineup right now? Noah Miller, who plays shortstop, right? So Cruz moves up. We'll put Domo in the 8. And we'll put Noah Miller at shortstop in the 9. Yeah. Okay. How's Reynolds in right field? No, Reynolds is in left field. Oh, how is Reynolds in right field? Might be more valuable there than O'Neill. Let's check their defensive numbers. So he's 55, 55, 50. What's O'Neill? O'Neill is just the tiniest bit better with his arm. And you know what? Like, Reynolds is the paycheck guy. He's been playing left field. He's a little bit older, so I want to leave him there. So we'll do O'Neill in right field, and hopefully it works out. Hopefully. I like where this team's at, though. How's Lau been doing? He's been fine. He's been as advertised. 116 OPS plus. Good. Needed that. I think at the deadline, if there's not a huge impact bat available, oh, that's a good idea, Owen. Oh, that's a good idea. Putting Cruz back at shortstop is a really interesting idea. Because then we wouldn't have to play Noah Miller every day, who is really good defensively, but kind of a liability offensively. That is interesting. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. Did you banish Josh Naylor? No, he's been hurt. And honestly, it's been kind of a blessing. This team's been a lot better without him. So what if could O'Neill play center? Kinda. It's not great. It's really not great. But it's not awful. Our outfield defense would be a little bit suspect, but we have a lot of ground ball pitchers. Okay. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this. Because I think we need the offense in our lineup. Yeah, we're going to try this. So he's going to play short. O'Neill is going to play center. But we still have a platoon issue there, kind of. But I'd still want O'Neill to play every day. That's the main thing here. Oh, so we'll do that for lefties. That's what we'll do. Hang on. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. O'Neill is going to be a right fielder, center fielder. Cruz will hit up against righties. And Noah Miller will play against righties. So Noah Miller will still play a lot because I still think he's a valuable player. But when lefties come to town, O'Neill will move to center, Cruz will move to short, Miller gets bumped from the lineup. I think that's okay. That's like a half measure. That's like a half commitment I feel a little bit better about. And we'll do it for a week going into the deadline, and then we'll see. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I feel like that makes our lineup a lot. Like, this is a good lineup now. I like this lineup a lot. Yeah. Okay. Our Pirates still hanging on, 48 and 48. PM from Hunter Renfroe. I've been unhappy with my role on this team, and I hate coming to the ballpark lately. I feel I'm a part of the starting lineup, and I hope you consider me and give me the respect and role I deserve. Well, Hunter, you see your batting splits here. They don't exactly scream everyday player. This does not scream everyday player to me. You see, this is a 90-point difference. Hunter. And you know what this says? This says free agent. So guess what? If you're unhappy, you only got 2 more months, and then you're free. There you go, Bucko. Why don't you quit yapping? We blew this game against the White Sox. Oh, look at this bullpen implosion. I feel like every time I'm in the manager's office, I'm looking at a box score and it's just disgusting. How are we 500? Have you considered being better? No, I wouldn't say that to him. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Can't say that. Dari Moretto, though, you got to be better. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Get me to the deadline. And get me there with a winning record, please. Yes! 3 games over. Oh, and Josh Naylor's ready to come off the IL, isn't he? Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're going to get rid of Josh Naylor. Where did Mitch Keller go? We traded his contract to the Yankees, and that's worked out pretty well for us. Rehab Naylor? I'm down. Well, let's shop him first. See if we can get anything. Possibly free up some money. And then, worst case, we'll rehab him. We got some offers. Mostly veterans, which is kind of annoying. I don't want any part of these multi-year contracts, so they're out. Sevy is like 10% interesting. Talkman was just a waiver guy, not interested in him. Charlie Morton, who's a Met for some reason. What the hell? He's like pretty well-rounded. Gio, ill. Hey, Gio's a nice guy. He just got hurt. Yeah, there's nothing really here that's interesting. This is always fun. Prospect package. There's one, and it's kind of slop. But I'm interested because they would take the money off our hands. But this is kind of nothing, right? I mean, this is pretty nothing. It's a guy who's got a negative WAR in the DSL. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna rehab Naylor, and then we'll revisit if we need him. Put him on a rehab assignment. Bam. Bring back Keller. Nah, getting rid of him was pretty big for us. We got some trade offers. The Astros want to give us Lance McCullers for Andy Rodriguez and Ethan Bates. Pretty much leaning no on that. Even though McCullers is having a nice year, we don't really need a starter. If we're going to get a starter, we need a top-end, ace-level starter so that we have Ace, Skeens, and Grayrod. And McCullers is not really that guy. He'd be solid for us, but I don't think he's worth this price tag at all. So, no. Goodbye. This trade offer expired, but we'll read it anyway. Stroman and Angel Ventura for Jack Brannigan and Brennan Malone. I probably would have said yes to this. Low-key. If I could get rid of some of the Sherman money. And he also went to the Mariners. They once again intercepted us. Those freaking jerks. Whatever. Waiver wire is going to start getting beefy towards the deadline as well. Guys are making room to acquire players. Anyone interesting here? Pierce Johnson, who's got crazy stuff. He's interesting. If only Henry Davis had better defense. Yeah, I think in the offseason following this sim, we're going to look to replace him because I need a better catcher defensively. I'm interested in Pierce Johnson. $7 million is kind of steep, but his stuff is really good. Really good. And he wouldn't have to be a specialist for us. Definitely interested in Pierce. Scott Alexander. I've acquired him before in other sims. He's pretty solid. Extreme ground ball is always good. We already have a lefty specialist. How's Clevenger doing? Is he pitching well? He's barely gotten any opportunities, but yeah, he's been fine. Sure. Drew Romo always. Yes, having him in my Rocky sim. He's so good. He's a beast. When he hits league average, he's like a 4-WAR player. He's a beast. I'm I might put in a claim on Pierce Johnson. I mean, do we have a reliever returning anytime soon from injury? Bednar is going to be hurt for the next month. Ashcraft for the next 2 months. Yeah, I'm down. I'm going to claim Pierce Johnson. Because he's better than Dowry Moretta. Dowry? And we have money to play with. We got like 10 mil from the Nate Lowe trade, so we have 22 mil in our bank to play with. So we can pay him. All right, we got him. Cool. Trade proposal from the Brewers in division. Whoa. Devin Williams is on the block, as well as top prospect Juan Baez. In return, we would send them Endy Rodriguez, who we currently are not playing, and Eduardo Quintero, who was actually acquired by us in the Key Brian Hayes trade. This is very interesting. Brian Chamberlain thinks this is a good deal for us. This is very interesting. Yankees legend? Not yet. Closing has been an issue. That's true. Is Williams having a good year? Not really. Accept it. Well, let's see if we can get it for less. Right? But Williams is obviously very talented. It seems like a crazy fleece. The fact that we're also getting a prospect in this is kind of nuts. I almost want to take the prospect out of it and just see, like, if I could do Quintero for Williams straight up. Because then that would basically be taking a piece of the Key Brian Hayes trade and turning it into Devin Williams. Pete broke him? Come on. Can't say that. Although I mean, where does he rank on our top prospects list? Let's see. Quintero is our number 7 prospect, to put it into scope. He should regress to the mean. Yeah, I mean, having him on I think he would play well for us. Also, in-division trade is interesting. I don't want to give up Endy for this. So let's remove Baez from the equation. Let's remove Endy from the equation. I know we're close, but we need a bit more from your side. What would it take? Okay, so they really want Endy in this trade. They want Endy. So what if we do Endy for Devin Williams? No, they want this deal. This is the deal they want. I'm not opposed. I would like a little bit more, though. I'm always worried about trading Endy because his hit tool is really good. You can replace Bednar with Williams. Yes. They're more interested. I don't know. Chat, what do we think? This doesn't feel necessary. And, I don't really care about offensive production from the catching position. Whenever I run my sims, I always look for just a good defensive catcher. And if they hit, great. But maybe they eat some money. I would want them to kick in money. I don't really care about eating money on Devin Williams' contract because he's a rental, I think, right? He's a free agent, yeah. Got to get a high leverage reliever. So, how much money could they kick in for future endeavors? It looks like none because it is the Brewers. Oh, come on. Nothing. Okay. Nothing at all. Captain catchers on the move. I agree, and I don't think Endy is. Yeah, nothing stands out about Rodriguez. These are solid defensive metrics, but you can get better. Yeah. And we're trying to make the playoffs, bro. And it would be cool to say a piece of the Key Brian trade got us Devin Williams. If it bites us, it bites us. His hit tool is not that inspiring to me. His defense is good, but he kind of feels like a 4th outfielder upside. I think I'm game. I think I'm doing it. And we get a prospect to replace him in one bias. Bang, doing it. All right, Devin Williams. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hope this one works out. That's a risky one. All right, 2 new relievers on the block. Dario Moreta, you're definitely going down to AAA. I'd like to keep Clevenger up. So who's the next man that goes down? Our bullpen's really good now, actually. Might be Rowansi. Our pitching is just solid. It's really good. Quintero will develop in a few years, sure, but like this sim might be over by then. Middle relief for him. Will Vestas settle down into a nice season? That's good. All right, let's get Devin Williams in. He's our new closer, no doubt. No doubt there. Sorry, Jason Adam. You did a fantastic job. I feel bad demoting you, but you out for show. Set up. Nope. Avoid high leverage. And then how do we figure it? Well, now I guess we can just trade Pierce Johnson if we want to. I mean, is there any value here? I didn't expect Devin Williams to just like fall into my lap. Jason Adam to stopper. That's not a bad idea. If his stuff is better than Cano's. Any bats we can get for Pierce Johnson? It doesn't really look like it. Nothing worthwhile. Any prospect package that might be good? No. I'd like to find a role for Pierce on the team. I don't want to take out Clevenger because he's been striking on every dude he faces. Keep Adam as closers, Devin Williams and Cano as stopper. All capital letters. He has another year of control. You should keep him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't think it's worth to trade him. Our bullpen's in a very healthy spot. I honestly think Carmen might get demoted. I just don't have room. But he's been like good. But I think like that's mostly just ERA telling the story. His whip's kind of ugly. His walk per nine's bad. Yeah, I'll demote Carmen. He'll be our first guy up if we need him. Oh, we need to clear a roster spot. I guess Cam Cauley will be getting waived, most likely. Yeah. Or could I 60-day him by any chance? No. Okay. Pierce Johnson's on the squad. This is a good bullpen. This is a good bullpen. Go get you some power. We'll see. We'll see. We might be able to pitch our way to the playoffs. Who knows? I like the way this looks. We'll do that for now. Do you ever check FIP? Yeah, occasionally. FIP's not my favorite stat. I feel like it's misleading at times. We have a top 5, honestly, that we can be pretty proud of right now, but the rest of the lineup is still pretty lacking. So our goals for the deadline, if it's out there, is a power hitting bat and potentially a starting pitcher. But I'd still like where our rotation's at, and we've been pretty healthy, which has been nice. Matt fucking Manning, dude. Let's go. What an acquisition. He's been a beast. I love Matt Manning. He was great in my Rockies sim, too. This trade's awesome. This is a really good one. Let's go, Matt Manning. Let's go. All right, deadline. Get me there. Paul DeYoung. I don't need Paul DeYoung. I don't think that's worth it at all. No. The ask wasn't even that much. I just don't want Paul DeYoung. Just not interested. All right. Well, what was my ask, guys? At the beginning of the stream, my ask was get us to the deadline at least as a 500 team. And here we are at the trade deadline, a 500 team. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs, but we accomplished the goal. And now I got to try and do my best to put this team in a good position. So, we need an impact bat Tyler O'Neill looks like he's not been it for us. No, he is not. Ooh. And he's playing out of position, and he is struggling. So he might be a candidate to just get flipped again. Nate Lowe's been a winner, though. Happy for Nate Lowe. All right. Here we go, chat. We got 400 plus in stream. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. We're doing the trade deadline now. Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. I wonder if I could, like... I have a weird idea. I wonder if I could just shop the 2 bats that I don't want and hopefully get something out of it. So if I shop O'Neill... Dan Rourke is FaceTiming me right now? Hang on 1 second.
You're still out trying to rebuild the frickin' Pirates?
Yes, I am. We're 500 at the deadline, Dan Rourke. You're on stream right now.
You think I don't know you're on stream? I was chiming in about 45 minutes ago. I was going to call you then, but I didn't want to be obnoxious. Now I'm down.
What a nice guy. Are you walking back from the gym right now? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm walking to get a fresh car. Let's tell you. It can't all be perfect, Jolly.
Hey, I will one day. Once you invite me.
Hey, trade someone for the Yankees, will you? Tell the chat I said hello.
Well, I just got Devin Williams, so I just got him. Not from the Yankees, though.
You are a piece of crap.
All right, you're mad.
I will say, the reason I'm actually calling is you've inspired me to download out of the car, so congratulations.
There you go, guys. I inspired Dan Rourke. All right, I'll see you, baby. I gotta go.
I'll see you, peace.
Guys, if you only know Dan Rourke from his Twitter persona, you should get to know him. He is a hilarious and wonderful individual. And not just a troll. But he is definitely a troll. Okay. We are trying to shop the 2 bad, underperforming right fielders that we don't want. And you know what? We have a lot of offers, which is pretty interesting. 420 in chat. Nice. I agree. We have a lot of offers. Hang on. None of them impactful, which is, understandable. The GOAT. Don't tell Dan that. It'll go right to his head. Ooh. Jake Rogers is kind of interesting. Great defensive catcher. Love that. Arb guy. Interested. Would probably be an upgrade over Ali Sanchez for sure. Goldie is here, but that contract is meaty. And we have a first baseman now, so no. Sean Manaea is here as a reliever. First baseman Beatty? That happens a lot in these OOTP sims. They usually move him off third. And he ends up being a plus first baseman. I don't want Beatty, though. He's too hit or miss. Rogers' defense looks awesome. No leadership. I thought the same thing. There you go. Justin Lawrence is always really good out of the pen, but we're good on bullpen, so not interested in that. The OPS plus of our catcher, Henry Davis, he's like 88 or something, and he's not good defensively, so that's a bummer. Here's Jose Caballero. Someone was asking about him before. Not hitting well at all, but great base runner, great defender. Hitting stuff is fine against lefties, not really against righties. Put Hunter out there for complaining. No, Hunter's been fine. I don't want to shop him. But it was annoying that he did complain. Because, yeah, dude, you're a platoon bat. And, you should be happy about that. Your numbers are going to look good. What are you mad about? You have to play for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are 500 at the deadline? What's to be upset about? There's 2 of them? Oh, I see. Here's Conforto. $5 donut from Derek Travis. Get a lefty power bat. Lefty power in Pittsburgh is minus 7%, but rise. Oh, wow. Look at Derek coming through with the OG helpful stats. Thank you, bro, and thank you for the $5. All right, so I guess it's good that we acquired a lot of lefties initially. Even though I don't know why Josh Naylor never worked out. That kind of pisses me off. Bring Kutch home. How's he doing? All right, that's the first sim. We got a trade proposal. Ahmed Rosario and Maui Auna, who's actually a somewhat solid prospect, for James Nunnally, who's a lottery ticket catcher in our system. This is kind of nothing, and I don't really want Ahmed, so I think I'm going to say no to that. I think I'm going to say no. Didn't Endy just get traded? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Not really interested in that. Let's see who's on the block. Let's see if we can make something work. So Lara's still here. Again, not great defensively, so I'm not in love with that. But he is power. But we gonna want like lefty power maybe. Bo Bichette is interesting because he would play shortstop for us over Noah Miller maybe. I'm interested in that. Belly is kind of interesting. He's versatile, which I like. Contract is a bummer. I don't know. I'm just not seeing a lot of, like, game changers. I mean, JT Realmuto is a game changer. So maybe we try and make a trade for him. That's a huge upgrade over Henry Davis. He would probably hit in the middle of the lineup. Is he a free agent? Oh, contract is fat, though. But it wouldn't be that entire number. I mean, like, could I just give them... Let's just see what O'Neal and Naylor gets us. I know it's unrealistic, but let's just see. I doubt they'd want 2 vets. Yeah, no, that doesn't even, like, move the needle for them. I don't want to trade Bubba Chandler. So I don't think this is going to work. Belly would be decent at center field. That is true. So maybe it's not Real Muto. I don't think Real Muto's the move. Belly would help out with center field defense, and then we could keep playing Cruz at shortstop, which I do like. And we have money that we can, you know, have Belly hang on to. The player option is what scares me, because then we might be stuck with him for 20 mil. We're still trying to get rid of Reynolds? No, because we're trying to win. So there's no point in getting rid of Reynolds right now, because we were able to sign Soto without his contract holding us down. So we could take the prospect that we just acquired in the Devin Williams trade and trade him for Cody Bellinger. We could do that, but I think there's better options. Like the guy that we just waived DFA'd off our 40-man, Cam Cauley. I'm down for that. So it looks like the Cubs are just trying to get off this money. So we could definitely make this Belly deal happen right now. We also just could do Tyler O'Neill, which I think I'm actually more down for. Because if we acquire Belly, there's no room for O'Neill on the roster. And O'Neill was kind of a stopgap when Reynolds was hurt, and now we don't really need him anymore. So if we could do this and they could pay down some of the money, I'd be very happy. And it looks like they will. This is not a good deal for you, Jed Hoyer. Okay, so somehow they're going to pay down all the money. This is so stupid. Maybe I will bump up the difficulty. Hang on. I'm doing it. Oh, it's locked right now. I'm not doing it, apparently. Well, guys, I think we have to do this. David, you might need to just refresh the stream. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Chat, I'll let you get your LMAOs in. We are doing this. Yep. I don't know. I swear to God, in every other sim I do, it is not this easy to get these trades done. It is locked because it's deadline day. But you know what? We're trying to get these Cups. We're trying to get these Pirates to the playoffs, man. That's what we're trying to do. So why make it harder on ourselves when we already have to deal with Bob Nutting? We already have to deal with him. Why make it harder on ourselves? That's all I'm saying. It's a fleece. It's a fleece. So now Belly's going to go in the middle of our lineup. Bang. Bang. We like that. Noah Miller gets bounced out. See you later. We'll figure that out later. Okay, and we'll worry about that after. So now, Cubs to the playoffs, not without Belly. Yeah, aren't the Cubs in front of us in the standings? Why did they trade us Belly? I know, they're the only team behind us. But we're coming for the Reds. I ain't worried about them. This is good. We'll have Belly for next year, possibly paid down. That's a good trade. One that would, I mean, you know what? What they take in real life? Cody Poteet. So, it's not that unrealistic. Real lefty heavy? Yeah, but apparently that's good for the Pirates. Someone subbed before and explained it to me, and it was actually very helpful. Trading block, trading block, trading block. So the top end guys, the elite level talent, they're all pitchers. They're all pitchers. Another $5 from Derek Travis. In Pittsburgh, speed is nice. Plus 9% doubles. Plus, wow, look at all this. Fly ball pitchers don't hurt us hard either. See, I'm very scared of fly ball pitchers, but that's good to hear. So thank you for the $5 and thank you for the helpful advice. Now, I love Ranger. I love Ranger. I'm assuming it would take a lot to get this done. Yeah, you have no player who makes this kind of deal work. Not even like our best prospect. Who, by the way, Brando Maella, what an acquisition this is turning out to be. Acquired in the Mitch Keller deal. There you go. Bang. They literally ate all the money. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. $10 from Tom F. Great content. Thank you, Tom F. Appreciate you, man. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a great time as we try and get these Pittsburgh Pirates to the playoffs. Looks like Suarez is not happening. Will any of these starters happen? Gosman? I like Gosman. Don't want to part with any of those guys. You're telling me St. Louis wouldn't take Skeen straight up? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, why are their standards so high? Why is Seth Lugo on the Angels? What's going on here? What's happening? Now, I like getting Seth Lugo because his contract is really good. I don't want to give up on Solomedo. I've had him work out in other sims. Let's see if we can work something out here. Let's add Ryan Harbin. Okay. There's potential here. Still pretty steep. Don't love that. Suarez for Rowansi. Let's just throw Rowansi in this one, because I don't think that would get it done in the other one. Oh, Rowansi is rated really high for someone who's really not pitching well. So they would do this, huh? That's interesting. The Marlins keep trying to trade me Paul DeYoung, and I just don't want him. Absolutely not. No. Get away from me. The Brewers want our backup catcher, who I don't want to trade because he's a leader and great defensively, for Hobie Milner, and we don't need a reliever, even though Milner's been good. Cooper Pratt. Wow, that's a beefy package for Ali Sanchez, but I don't want to have to deal with finding a good backup catcher right now. So I don't think I want to do this. Even though that's like a fat deal. That's like a very fat deal. Okay, I'm getting distracted. And rightfully so. I'll leave that one open. We'll see. Here's what we're talking about. Rowansi for Seth Lugo straight up. Brian Chamberlain does not like it. Take it and shop for a catcher. While I'm searching for a trade to get rid of Jose. Don't get rid of Jose Budo. Come on. Believe in the kid. Take. Rowansi's been the weakest link of our bullpen. And then we could just move one of Jones or Trevor Rodgers into his long relief role. But Rowansi's stuff is really good, and I feel like I'm worried that he'll just like turn into a really good pitcher for them. Do we need a starting pitcher? No, that's the thing. Like, we don't need Seth Lugo. And like his pitch mix is kind of meh. And I haven't seen him work out in a ton of sims, so I actually don't think I'm going to do this. Because he also could opt out, and we may just lose him. I don't think I'm going to take this deal. I think I want to keep Rowansi. I don't think it's worth it. This trade's interesting. So here's the thing with this. So we have Anthony Sagler in AAA right now. Where is he? He's rated, he's a 43 overall. So he has the same rankings. He has the same leadership. And he could start playing for us. He's having a good year at AAA. I honestly think I might take this deal just because it's a crazy offer for Ali Sanchez. And we'll just promote Siegler. And we have Banfield, too. Banfield, I think, is also good defensively and a leader. Yeah, he is. He's not a leader, but he's got great defensive metrics. Yeah, I think we're going to trade Ali Sanchez. So we're half selling, half buying. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Players are disappointed. Don't worry. We're going to bring you guys Anthony Siegler. So he'll replace him in terms of leadership. Because I think Will Banfield might be the better player, but I think we need the clubhouse chem of Siegler. He'll be our backup catcher. So there you go. I forgot that we had good options behind Ali Sanchez. Yeah. $2 from Nick's Third Nipple. Great name. Buccos say Rolancy sucks. Take Lugo and flip. I don't think I believe in our rotation. I think these guys are good enough to get the job done. I believe in Matt Manning. I do. He's made me believe. He's now grading out better as a starter than he did as a long reliever. He's turning into the best part of that trade with Harrison Bader. So I think that takes us to the end of the trade deadline. Just about. We acquired Cody Bellinger and a haul of players, including Hobie Milner, for Ali Sanchez. That was our trade deadline, which I think is pretty solid. Solid deadline. We got some last-second proposals, including Mackenzie Gore, who's not rated well right now. Jeez. But that's good stuff. Interesting. For what? For Ethan Bates? I don't want to trade Ethan Bates. Two-way player with tremendous upside. As well as Tony Blanco, who is kind of nothing. The Marlins continuously try to get me to trade for Paul DeJong. So we're just going to decline that again. I don't want Paul DeJong. This Rowancy deal, you know what? I'll put a poll. If I can find a way to do that in time. Hang on. Solo cam. There's me. Oh, I look like I have bedhead right now. Jesus. Okay. Rowancy for Lugo. Starting the poll. There it is. All right, I put a poll in there. Vote. Vote if you can. I'm going to let 2 minutes go down, and then we're going to make a decision. Get Gore. His stamina and his overall will increase. You can pause the deadline timer. Perfect. We'll pause it. Lugo was a flop on the Mets. Don't sign. Lugo was a good Met. We just didn't use him properly. If we used him as a starter, you wouldn't think that. Do not do that deal. I'm kind of thinking I don't want to do it either. Solo cam. Wow, it's like 50-50 right now. How exciting. No, only because you can get him for a better package. It'll let you get him for Noah Miller. Why does everyone want to get rid of Noah Miller? Noah Miller's good. 2016 Lugo, #chills. Get one more bat, beef up the bench. I think that window might have passed. Need a mod in here? I don't know if I'm big enough for a mod. I can barely run my own stream. Gore's ERA plus is insane. Well, we can't shop anymore. This is just the final period where you get to close deals that are already like set. Okay, we're going to check the poll now. All right, it's looking like no. 116 votes. It's looking like no. So we're not going to do it. But what we can do is we can discuss the trade Oh no, we can't revise it at all at this point. It's too late to revise it. So we're gonna clear it, and I think that's the right move. We didn't need Lugo. Who knows how he would have performed? And I think our rotation is fine. Gore is interesting. Can we discuss it? Can I remove Bates from the equation and add someone else? No, it looks like we can't. It's too late. If it wasn't in the 4th window, I might have had the opportunity to discuss it and make it more favorable, because I like Gore's specs. It looks like he's a reliever, though. His stamina is really down. So, all right. I'm going to decline that one, too. Almost said complete trade by accident. I want to keep Ethan Bates because we need some people in the pipeline. And the trade deadline is done. We are finished. Our Pittsburgh Pirates are set. Do we have room for Hobie Milner, or does he go to AAA? That is the question. Oop, that's Cam Colley. Whoops. This guy has a major league contract? What the? All right, so the big bat we added was Belly. And hopefully he can come through for us and be, if nothing else, solid and consistent at center field. So let's look at the lineup now. I mean, Cruz is entering the territory of, we got to put him down the lineup. I was thinking about platooning him potentially, but I don't think that's worth it. So what position are we missing here? We are missing right field? And that's Renfroe. Do we have someone to platoon Renfroe with? Looks like it's Michael A. Taylor for now. Hey, Colin, what's up, dude? Colin, I gotta find a way to acquire your brother in this thing. Shout out Colin Stone, guys. McFlurry Power for the win. Look at all these freaking lefties, dude. That's a nice lineup. Alright, Michael A. Taylor has to be down the lineup, though. This is ridiculous. Alright, so I'm going to stack the lefties up here against the righties, and hopefully that'll be a recipe for success. I think I want Perdomo hitting 9th every day. This looks fine to me. This is fine. Taylor gives us the really good defense in right. Hopefully this is enough to start winning, stringing together some long win streaks. Hopefully. Because now it's showtime. We're in the final 2 months now. Here's where we find out if we're making the playoffs or not. And how about Juan Soto? Winning player of the month. We love that. So we're either going to get a happy stream or a sad stream. I'm hoping we can get some playoffs in this stream. I think that'd be really fun. But I don't know. I don't know if this... I hope this team has the juice. I hope this team has the juice. So what do we do with Hobie Milner? Because he's been pretty good. Is he our new lefty specialist? He might be. He's been good against both sides. He might be more valuable than Clevenger, honestly. Yeah, he might be more valuable. All right, Clevenger, can you go down? Is that cool? Oh, all right, you're getting waived. Later, pal. All right. Middle relief, specialist on the side. Cool. Cool. Bullpen's looking nice. We'll see with Devin Williams. We'll just see. Can you live sim in this game? I'm only going to live sim if we make the playoffs. Because if we live simmed every game, these streams would be 12 hours long, which might sound fun for you, but would not be fun for me. All right. So before we start simming again, let's just take one last look. This is the team. This is our rotation. It's been pretty good. Gray Rod's been the highlight. Matt Manning's been a nice surprise. The bullpen's been very, very good. Jason Adam. Hobie Milner just got added to the team. Pierce Johnson was a waiver claim. The lineup, I'm half confident in, half worried about, but it's got Juan Soto in it, so how bad could it be? This is it. 2 months to go. Will the Pittsburgh Pirates make the playoffs? Let's find out. Let's sim a week. I'm living and dying with every number that ticks. Hunter Renfroe might be injured. Great. It's always right after the deadline. It's always right after the goddamn deadline. It's so annoying. How long is he going to be out for? 4 weeks. Oh my god. Okay. All right, here's what we do. So we just lost Renfro for 4 weeks, right after the deadline, which is so annoying. And he had been pretty good for us. We're going to IL him. We're going to take Josh Naylor off the IL. He's back in the fold. He was really bad for us, but his numbers ticked up when he became a platoon guy. So we're going to keep the Michael A. Taylor platoon thing going. And we're going to put Naylor in only against the righties. So now we have a very heavy lefty lineup against righties, which I do like. I am a fan of that. And it's just Naylor is going to take Renfro's spot in the inverse. So it stinks that Renfro got hurt, but it's not that bad. Okay. Seth Beer? No, it's not. We don't need him yet. We don't need him. D-Dar, I didn't see your question. Sorry. Darren McCoggan? I can't say I know who that is. Hunter hyperextended his crybaby font. Fair, you're going in on him. Nah, right field, definitely tank. He's solid in right field. It's not that bad. 55 overall. His ratings are... Honestly, his ratings are better as an outfielder than an infielder. Believe it or not. At least in OOTP. Probably not in real life. Okay. That's not that bad. Let's win some games. We're okay. Let's go. Guys, let's win some games. Okay, I'm starting to get a little worried. Check the waiver wire. Okay. Nothing cooking. Brendan White? No. Oh, I don't want to be sad. I want this team to make the playoffs. I feel like this is a good team. I feel like this is a solid team. I want them to make it. But this might be sad. They just can't hit. They just don't fucking hit. Ever. They never hit. I mean, do they just get torched by lefties? Like, are we just too lefty heavy? I don't know. I feel like everyone's numbers against lefties aren't terrible. Well, Belly's numbers are pretty bad against lefties, but we need him to play every day. What about Lau? No, his numbers are good against lefties. Reynolds? Bad. Yeah, we just can't hit lefties. I think we're like the Yankees. We just can't hit lefties. Soto, I think, is exempt. Yeah, he's just too good. And then Termar. Yeah, so we can't hit lefties. That's our problem. But we mash when it's not a lefty. We mash. Any of the guys on the bench good against lefties? Not particularly, I don't think, right? No. All right, that's a goal for the offseason. Find some lefty killers. Put Belly down the lineup. That's a good idea. Against lefties, yeah. Moved him a spot down. I mean, that's pretty much all you can do. Okay. Let's pray. Seth Beer is another left-handed batter, so I don't think he'd be good for this. Okay. Oh, they're just middling. They keep winning 2 and then losing 2. Who did we just lose? We just lost Jared Jones for 8 months. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn. What was that? Ruptured disc? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Okay, we're not cooked because he was technically our worst starter by a long shot. But it's definitely not annoying. No, stop saying GG. Stop saying GG. By WAR, he was our worst starter. That's how I'm trying to cope with this. Oh, Braxton Ashcraft. I thought he might have been close. He's still 5 weeks away. That's what this is what really sucks right here. Him getting hurt. That sucks. So now what do we do? I don't think any of these guys can start. Lugo is right there. Nah. Maybe we put Rowansi in the rotation? I mean, in terms of the guys, he's got the best stuff and he's got the most stamina. He might be the guy. It seems like all these other guys are thriving in their current roles. Whoa, his potential as a starter is way higher. Okay, maybe we were using Rowansi wrong. Let's find out. Then we just call up a pitcher. It'll be Carmen. Carmen was good for us. I don't mind that. Can anyone be the long reliever? I feel like all these guys are pretty low stamina. They're all 30. Every one of them. Every last one of them is 30. Well, there you go. Rowansi's 6 ERA. Matt Manning's ERA is up. Yeah, but he's still having a fucking great year. Can't complain about that. Damn, to not make the playoffs with this pitching staff would be infuriating. Just because we can't freaking hit, dude. Can't hit a lick. We're wasting a prime Soto season. Why'd he sign here? I blame Josh Naylor for tanking our season. Also, Bellinger's been terrible. Bellinger's been awful for us. Thank God he was free. Oh my God. He's been terrible. He doesn't have a homer. It's been 20 games. Are you kidding? O'Neal Cruz really let me down. Ugh, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. 61 and 62. Oh, we should look at expiring personnel really quick. Any coaches we want to keep on. The only one at the major league level is Anderson Polanco, who's actually been really good for us, and we promoted him from the DSL league, so he's getting paid nothing. He's really good at teaching pitching, and he works well with the staff, so I actually do want to extend him. We do want to extend him, right? He works well with the staff. Yeah, he works fine. And I don't think there's anyone internally that we like more. If we do a sortable list and go to pitching, does anyone teach pitching better than him? Hiram Burgos is outstanding, but we can promote him to like AAA or something. Got to start Noah Miller? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna tinker with the lineup after this this personnel pit stop. We're gonna offer Anderson an extension. Whoa, that's pretty steep, dude. Jeez. Why don't we come down there? We'll do your salary times 10. How about that? Drew Bennis, I'm going to let walk because he's not really great at teaching pitching. So that's fine with me. Eric Munson, is he good at teaching hitting? He's good, but he's going to ask for a lot, so I'm cool with letting him walk. So we'll keep going on the list. $2 from Derek Travis. Last year of Sim. Commish mode to burn. No. That'll be the final thing we do on the stream. We'll turn Seth Beer into the best player in the league. Fernando Nieve is good at pitching, teaching pitching, but he'll probably ask for a lot. I think I'm going to do a lot of internal promotions, so I don't care as much about extending these guys. Scott Siebel, maybe, if you want to ask for a lot. Oops, emojis, hello? That was weird. Yeah, too much. Burgos outstanding in development? Yeah, I'm going to promote him. He's not expiring. We still have another year with him. Dave Bush, I think I want to extend. Yeah, he's pretty good. And he's good with development and mechanics, so we want to extend Dave Bush. Extend Bush. And we'll give him whatever he wants. Perfect. Okay. Raul Siri? Yeah, across the board. He'd be a good manager, actually. What's he, our hitting coach? I might look at him as a manager going forward. But we'll offer an extension just to keep him in the system. He's only getting paid $25,000. It's not, and he wants the same salary. Bang. There you go. You can have it. That's nothing. Keelan Smith. He could be a good base coach at some point. Yeah, he could be a good base coach, so we want to keep him in the system as well. Definitely. And the other guys will let him walk. That's fine with me. For those who are just starting out the game, always hire inexperienced and unproven people in your DSL and rookie leagues that are good at developing mechanics and handling aging and all that stuff and are good at one trait. You can hire them for dirt cheap compared to major league salaries, like $40,000, $25,000 compared to the numbers up here. And then when the major league contracts expire, you just promote internally. And those guys usually coach better because you rewarded them for moving them up the ladder. So, quick OOTP lesson for the kiddies out there. 25K. Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to get Belly out of the lineup against lefties. He is a certified liability against lefties. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove him. We're going to play Cruz in center. We're going to move him. Actually, we're going to leave him in the lineup where he is. We're going to play Noah Miller at shortstop against lefties. Because Belly can't play against lefties. Our hands are tied. He's another one of these frickin' platoon bats. Is Naylor still playable? Yeah, against righties, he's been league average. I wish he was better, but he's not. He's just not. He's just not, you know? Perdomo's been pretty bad against lefties as well. Could that be a spot for Xavier Edwards to play? Not really, because he hasn't hit well either. But he's actually been plus against lefties, so maybe, you know what, yeah. I'm willing to try anything at this point to drum up some offense. Xavier Edwards, you're going to play against lefties. There you go. We're shaking things up. We'll see what happens. We're shaking things up. Because we need to win some games, and we need to win them now. It's almost the end of August. All right, we're set. Roansy Contreras to the rotation. The left-handed lineup has been shaken up. 3 hits and 88 at-bats against lefties. Is that real? Is that real? I've never had... Oh, my God. No, it's 9. But still, that's terrible. That's awful. That's so bad. Like, I knew that he would probably end up being a platoon guy. I didn't think it would be this bad. Jesus. Should switch Soto and Reynolds? I feel like Soto should hit second, right? I don't know. We could. I feel like it would, I would rather get Soto more at bats than anything. And Reynolds has been fine. He's been our next best hitter behind him. Give him the MVP already? Yeah, if we get to the playoffs, it's because of Juan Soto. And that's a fact. That is a fact. All right. Let's sim a week. Let's find out. Oh, David Bednar's eligible to come off IL. We kind of don't really have room for him in the bullpen right now. We did win yesterday. That's big. It might be Will Vest. I could be down with sending down Will Vest. That's fine with me. Because I still believe in Bednar, baby. I still believe in him. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, boy. Soto should lead off? No, I need to get Termar Johnson on in front of him. Rehab Bednar? No, I want him here. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I believe. Plus, Will Vest wasn't really working out. He's been blowing games recently. 62 and 62. Where do we stand? Do we have a I don't even know if we have a chance. We're 2.5 games out of the division. Oh my God. We're right. It's right in front of us, as a wise man once said. 3 games out of a wild card, 2.5 out of the division. We're definitely not out of it. Cano, 112 innings. Oh my God. Okay, so when Cano's arm finally falls off, we'll call Will Vest back up. How about that? Jesus. He's got more innings than Matt Manning, who's been in the rotation since May. And he's been great. And don't you forget it. What a trade. Crazy cucumber. Believe in David Bednar. The guy bleeds black and yellow. Next week. Okay, Josh Naylor's hurt again. Again, he's hurt. Again, he's hurt. Strep throat. Fuck you. That's so... You're kidding. You're joking. If a player went up to me and said that I have strep throat, I can't play for a week, I don't know what I'd say to him. That's ridiculous. Josh Naylor, he wouldn't do this in real life. That's not the kind of guy that would take the bench over strep throat. It wouldn't happen. I don't believe it. It wouldn't happen. Strep. I'm gonna leave him, right? Because like, how could he get more hurt playing with strep? I'm being trolled with all these injuries. I'm being trolled. It's day to day. He's fine. Yeah, I mean the risk is that if you play him while he's day to day, he could get hurt. But honestly, if he gets hurt more, like whatever, we're not losing that much. I don't care. Like what is he giving us at this point? $2 from Derek Travis again. It's right in front of us. Cringes and Bronxies. Sorry. I take my low-hanging fruit when I can get it. Maybe he doesn't want the whole team. If another player gets strep, that would be really funny. If that's a thing that OOTP programs in. Oh, big series. We're playing the Reds. We need these games. Let's find out if we win them. We won them. Oh, guys, we swept the Reds. Wait, we swept the Reds. Are we in first? Stop the count. It's the beginning of September or the end of August, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are in first place. Sure, they're only 3 games above 500, but first place is first place. We gave the Reds strep throat. Let's go. Holy shit, the Orioles. Hands. Let's go. The Orioles are dicing up teams, dude. What the fuck? All right. Hopefully we don't play them in the World Series when we get there. The strep throat Pirates. Let's go, dude. The strep throat Pirates are lit. Oh, 4-game set. You're right. Oh, let's sweep the 4-game set then. Fuck it. Oh wait, we have to. This stream has been way too much. The highs and lows of this stream. So we did sweep the 4-game set, by the way, which is hype, but we just lost Perdomo for like the season. So we'll activate Renfroe, I guess, and we'll move on. This is insane. $5 from Floyd Fan Tennessee. Just realized I can tell you my proudest moment accomplishment in breakfast. The one where I clicked the medium and hard answer before I clicked the video. Do you mind telling me what the players were? I'm definitely interested. That's pretty hype. And thank you for the $5, man. I can't believe this. $5 from Fayao. The Pirates are getting scurvy wired. Pirates getting strep. The strep throat Pirates. Let's go. Okay. In the final month of the season, I finally get to activate my Naylor Renfroe platoon that I wanted in May. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know. This is so stupid. Okay. All right. So what do we need to do now? So Xavier Edwards is going to play every day, which is good for Xavier Edwards, I guess. Renfroe and Naylor will platoon. And our 4th outfielder will be Taylor. So actually, this is okay. Like, we just need Zay to play well. And he has been, for the most part. He's been a positive player. Naylor still has strep, right? Yeah, so we're undefeated when Josh Naylor has strep throat. That's so dumb. Okay. So this lineup's pretty good, actually. Because now we have the platoon activated. And we still have Zay, who's a switch hitter at the bottom of the lineup, and he plays solid third base. So Perdomo didn't have a good year. Like, that's the end of Perdomo's year. It wasn't a good year. It was fine. He was replacement level. I expected more from him, and we just didn't get it. And I think Quinn Priester had a pretty good year for the D-backs. So this is kind of looking like an L of a trade for sure. He's going to be a 4-WAR pitcher. That's bad. Put him on the 60-day? It doesn't really matter. We don't really need to make a corresponding roster move. And he might, if we're deep in the playoffs, he might be activatable. So I don't really want to do that. Is Naylor raking? Yes, he is. Wait, what the fuck? Naylor has a 5-game hit streak. He's raking against the Reds. Let's go. Dude, this is the funniest shit ever. Josh Naylor gets strep throat and we 4-game sweep the Reds to take first place. $2 from Floyd Fan Tennessee. It was James Paxton and John Axford. So that must have been the Canadian Ref Guess episode. So good on you. Good on you, dude. I remember that one. And thank you for the $2. Okay. Okay, no more injuries, please. No more whiplash. My brain hurts. Okay, that's fine. All right, we get to add to the roster, which is hype. Flu game Josh Naylor. Yes. Yes, indeed. Matt Manning is still our best starter, which is really funny. That also looks nothing like Josh Naylor. True. All right, we'll call Will Vest back up. That's an easy one. And it can be... I feel like we have a lot of middle relievers. We'll put him in long relief and potential mop up, and we'll make you long relief too. And we'll do him avoid high leverage. That's fine. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, we're doing it. Where is he? Seth Beer, you need to be here for this. Seth Beer's getting called up. Give me some beers in the chat. Seth Beer's the 28th man. I mean, look at those numbers. How can you see these numbers and think this guy can't be a part of this? Beers in the chat, baby. Beers in the chat. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Seth Beer playoff home run loading. All right, this is it. Home stretch. Your Pittsburgh Pirates are 67 and 63. They're 4 games over, which is enough to be leading the NL Central. And that leaves us with 32 games to go. 32. So feasibly, if we can go like 18 and 14, that would put us at an 85 and 77 record. That might be enough to get it done. That might be enough. As it stands, we would be the 3rd wildcard team right now too. So the world's our oyster. Let's just see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we just lost our replacement for Perdomo. Noah Miller. How do we keep getting so hurt? I paid so much money to have the best trainer, and all he does is watch idly as all my best players get hurt. Oh my god. Alright. Noah Miller will not be a part of the stretch run, which is really annoying. Chang will come back up. That makes sense. Okay, Noah Miller was only playing against lefties, so it's not terrible. It's not ideal, but it's not awful. Okay. Shall I just turn on injury frequency? No. We already made trading easier. Well, we didn't make it easier. Trading just happens to be easy in the sim for some reason. We can't have it all go our way. We need more strep. Facts, dude. Facts. God, we have a lot of lefties. We sure do. Okay, I'm going to have Cruz play short again and have Michael A. Taylor play center. I think that's a better move than playing Chang. So we can upgrade our center field defense a tad. Sacrifice some offense. I don't hate that. I don't love it. I would have rather had Noah Miller play. But what are you going to do? Move O'Neal Cruz back in the lineup. I mean, he's already hitting 8th, bro. I mean, how much further back can he go? Oh, he's hitting well again. Oh, he's hot. Oh, he's hot. Hang on. I see what you're saying now. He's hot. Actually, I'm going to leave him be then. Better than playing Belly against lefties? Yeah, I don't want to play Belly against lefties. I mean, do we need we remind you of this 58 OPS plus? That's fine. We'll just platoon him. For 30 mil. We'll platoon him. For 30 mil. I mean, geez. I hate Josh Naylor. When Josh Naylor doesn't have strep, I want nothing to do with him. All right, 2 games out of a wild card, a game and a half out of the division. Move Henry down the order. Yeah, maybe. All right, I'll switch Cruz and Henry. How about that? Bam, there you go. Lefties murderer row up here. Oh my god. All right. Nothing we can do but sim it up. Yes! No! They won 3 in a row and lost 3 in a row, I think. Brady House. He's up? Jeez. Almost 500 in chat. We're getting there. You're platooning him for the low price of $0. That's true. Yeah, it's paid down. I forgot. Cubs are a homie for that. Can you click expanded standings? Sure. Whoa, look at this. It's neat. So we're in 4th and we're 3 games back. I don't know, guys. Cardinals feel like they're kind of pulling away now. I'm getting worried. Still only 2 games out of that freaking wild card. We need to have a heater. We need one heater. We've been staying alive the whole season. I feel like we've been mid the whole season, and we just need one freaking heater. Wait, this is not what I wanted. Got Miami. So yeah, what's our schedule? Pennant chase? No. This is everyone's schedule. I want my schedule. Is it here? Am I stupid? Start Seth Beer? No. I have to draw the line somewhere. Devin's not doing so good? No, he's not. Like, what the hell, dude? Whatever. Is he actively blowing games? Yes. Info tab? Thanks. So we got swept by the Cubs, which sucks because I think they're in last place. Oh, and then we had a 4-game losing streak. Yeah, so we won 4 or 5 and then lost 4 in a row. Yeah, won 4 or 5, lost 4 or 5. We're just a streaky-ass team. But we had a magic August. We won 2-1, 4-2, 6-2, 6-4, 8-4, 8-6, 11-6, 11-7. We went 15-7 for a stretch here. But it's just like stacking wins, stacking losses. They're just so freaking inconsistent. So this is it, I think. This next week right here, this makes or break. If we can win this series and win this series, go 4-2, we'll be 76 and 73, and then we'll have our chance to win. We'll have our chance. That'll be it. I'm still gonna sim them because that's what I've been doing. Like that, no point in changing it now unless it's the playoffs. I maintain that. Click team stats under info. There you go if you want all this. Wow, we stink at hitting and we're great. Look at our pitching and defense. Oh my god. Look at that. Ooh. It's like the Brittany Broski meme. The kombucha meme. Someone make that meme. Okay. I'm like scared to hit the sim. I want to live in this world where we still have a chance. I love all our hitters getting really hot at the end of the season, though. That does make me happy. Here we go. They didn't do enough against the bad teams. I don't think they did enough. They went 2-1 and they lost against the Royals. So they went 3-3. They gotta like win out. I don't. Do we still even have a chance? 2 games out. That's it. It's right in front of us. It's right in front of us, guys. 2 games out. All right. Whatever happens, chat. I love you. You guys were along for this ride. The Orioles are somehow 112-38. I'm optimistic about the future, but man, do I want to make the playoffs right now. I want this team to win the Central so bad. Let's find out if they do. Baby, they won a few in a row. Hunter Renfro's still complaining about his role, but we don't care. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, the heroics. The extra inning heroics. Let's go. First and walks, Derek Travis. Thanks for the 2. Let's go. Let's go. Who was the hero? Chang? No way. Let's go. Okay, wait. Okay, we're a half game out. We're a half game out of the division and the wild card because we fucking whooped the Cardinals. Hang on. Hang on. 3 wins in a row. Come on now. Come on. We're right there. We're right there. We're right there. We're right there. Brian Reynolds 2-run double. Let's go. $2 from Dog Hugger. Go to MLB on the drop down, then do pennant chase. Okay. Thanks for the 2. Oh wow, this lines up like who plays who and stuff. This is cool. Yeah. So yeah, this we have a Reds Pirates series that's gonna decide the division. That's gonna be it. This is it. This 3-game set is everything. It's everything. Let's see if we can 4-game sweep the Cardinals. We did. We did. Let's go. We're tied. We're tied for first in the division. What a stream! What a stream. We stomped the Cardinals to get that 4-game sweep. We ended their season. We walked into their house, won all 4, and ended their season. That's hype. Soto drew 4 walks. Paul Skeens with an electric start. Obvious. Let's go, dude. This is hype as shit. Oh, I want to make the playoffs so bad. Boys are hitting now. They're hitting a little bit. Seth Beers along for the ride. We love that. Oh, come on. This feels like the team, dude. This feels like the team. I'm gonna sim it. I don't want to break any of the juju because I feel like if we go into the game simulator now, we're gonna mess up the juju. Here we go. This is it. A win. There's one. I'm doing finish today. A 9-4 victory. Oh. Gray Rod with a quality start. Yenier Cano with the 7-out save. Sheesh. Brian Reynolds goes 3 for 5 with a homer. Bang. Cano has 135 innings. Bro's arm is pulled pork, but we don't care. It's the greater good. Come on. I feel, what's our magic number? It's got to be close. 7. So it's not a wrap, but a series win here would put us in a really good spot. Come on, give me one more. Rowansi, have the start of your life. Has he been good? He's been terrible. Okay, we lost. Oh, we lost a heartbreaker. We lost a heartbreaker. Oh. Rowansi pitched well for his part, and fucking Bednar blew it. Of course he did. Of course he did. The series is not everything. The series is not everything, because we could win this series or lose this series and still win the division. But goddamn, look how close this shit is. This is crazy. Matt Manning, start of your life. Start of your freaking life right here. I'm just going to punch it. We won. And Braxton Ashcraft. After all that, Braxton Ashcraft is ready to come off the IL. Dude, a comeback win. Down 3-2 in the 7th. The heroics. Let's go. Tanner Bybee blowing it. Matt Manning, stud. Jolly Olive trade acquisition, known. Soto goes 0-5, doesn't matter. I built a good team around him. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, now we can bump Rowansi back to the bullpen where he belongs as our long reliever. We'll send someone down to AAA. Who cares? Not Seth Beer. Obviously not. Carmen, bye. Braxton, you're back. Bing, bang, boom. Finish today. Noah Miller's back. It's right in front of us. $4 from Derek Travis. It is literally right in front of us. It has never been more right in front of us than right now. Chang goes down. Miller back. Taylor out. Noah Miller in. Shortstop, center field. I think I'm going to keep everything else pretty much the same because it's been working. Oh, dude, my heart is in my throat right now. We almost got 500 people in chat. The Brewers are all... The 500 Brewers who have nothing to play for stand as the only team in our way of making the playoffs. A game and a half lead. 6 games to go. This is it. This is it. An L. Oh! That hurts. That actually hurts. That actually hurts so bad. That sucks. Okay. 60 day for Xavier Edwards. Fine. We have to keep moving. We trudge on. We've been through worse. Noah Miller, you're playing every day. Congrats. Congrats on playing every day. Oh, right. Maybe he's not playing every day. We have to do some configuring. Maybe Cruz plays third. It's a little late in the season for me to do that, so I don't think I want to do that. Who can play third? Chang? Oh, God. Who can play third? Oh, shit. This Zay injury is way worse than I thought, actually. Do we have a third baseman? I can't just throw someone into the lineup right now. That's crazy. We lost Perdomo and Xavier Edwards, who are our 2 third basemen, because of course we did. I might have to just try and play Cruz at third right now. Is that insane? Like, I know he profiles well as a third baseman. He's got the arm. Seth Beer? No. Enough. Enough with your Seth Beer. I think it might be Cruz. I think we might do Cruz. Just play Noah Miller at third? That might be a better idea than trying to force that. Yeah, I'm going to play Noah Miller at third. Yeah. That's a way better move. You rat. You definitely rat. So what are we missing in the lineup now? What are we missing? We're missing a right fielder? No, we have Renfroe. What are we missing here? Shortstop. So we'll do Cruz back to short here and Michael A. Taylor in center. Yes. That is fine. Can we fire this trainer? I don't know, bro. We got to have a conversation in the offseason about Ricky Jameson. I'm guessing because of my luck that the Reds gained a game. Of course they did. Of course they gained a fucking game. Of course they did. Of course. Are we tied now? Did they lose? Did they win? No, they didn't play. All right. Oh, this sucks. 500 in chat. Leave a like on the stream, guys. Moment of truth time. We're about to find out if our Pirates are going to make the playoffs. Freddie Peralta versus Gray Rod. Game of the year. Oh, it's another L. What happened? Oh, we blew it late. We were up 6-0 in the first and blew it. Who blew it? Don't say Bednar. It's not Bednar. It was kind of everybody. No, this is getting sad, guys. This is getting sad. We're a half game out of first place, a game and a half out of the wild card. We got to win some games now. 7 in the 11th. Brewers. Fuck you guys. You guys stink. Oh, and we're doing it at home, too. We're choking in front of the fans. Come on, Bucks. I'm manifesting a win right here. A must-have win is happening right here. Boom. Boom. Late comeback. Let's go. Not over. We're not dead. Braxton Ashcraft comes off the IL. Gives us a gutsy effort. David Bednar does his best to blow it, but he can't do it. And we're back. Juan Soto hits a clutch 2-run bomb. Late in the game. The 7th inning bomb to save the season, Juan Soto. Let's go. Okay. It's the Yankees, and it's Mitch Keller? Dude. You can't write this script. You can't write this script. Pirates trying to make the playoffs. Who stands in their way? Old friend, Mitch Keller. And the Reds lost. Tied for first place. 3 games left in the season. Does Mitch Keller throw us a bone and say, hey, guys, you know I love Pittsburgh. You know I always root for you guys. So much drama. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? I'm going to hit finish today. 83 and 77, manifesting it. Bang. We lost. And we blew another lead late. Pete Alonso's a Yankee, by the way. Oh, and it was guys I trusted, too. Fuck. Damn. Our fucking bullpen, dude, is shitting itself at the finish line. Reds lost. That's all that matters. Reds lost. And also, I guess Mets lost. So, that kind of matters, too. We're fine. We have to win these games. We have... Come on. Please, dude. Please. It's Matt Manning, which I like. It's Matt Manning. What's up with our bullpen? Do we need to, look at this? Why are they just blowing every fucking game right now? What's good? What's good? Get Bednar out of setup. Avoid high leverage. My goodness. I feel like I can't trust any of you fools. Can I trust fucking Colin Holderman? Not really. He's been kind of blowing games too. Alright. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta let it ride. Hobie Milner is also injured, if anyone cares about that. The 130 innings. Cano's not the one blowing games. Cano's been fine. Win. They lost. Hobie Milner tore his UCL. Because why not? And the Reds won. And we blew another game late. Are you kidding me? It was Cano. Dude. No way. That's back-to-back games that they blew in the 8th inning. So they blew So let's just recount really quick. This horrible last week. After the high of the 4-game sweep and the 2 of 3 against Cincinnati, we lose 1-0 to Milwaukee. We get stymied by Nate Eovaldi in the pen. Fine. Shit happens. We lose 15-8, but it's way closer than that because we're up 7-0 in the 3rd inning. In the 8th, we're up 7-3, and then they go up 8-7. We tie it, and then we give up 7 in the 11th. Then we win a game thanks to Juan Soto's miracle 2-run bomb in the 7th at home. Hype. Then we go to the Bronx. The Yankees, who are playing for nothing because the Orioles have ran away with their division. We're up 4-3 in the 8th. Jason Adam and Pierce Johnson blow it. Yankees win 6-4. And then we're up 5-3 in the 8th, and we blow that game too. 7-5. The bullpen, the wheels fell off in the last 4 games of the year. But the good news is that Geraldo Perdomo's back for game 162. So that's good. So that's great. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So I think our only chance is if we have the tiebreaker against Cincy and we win and they lose. I think that's it. Right? And how do I find that? So we still have a chance. That's what the chance is. I don't think there's a tiebreaker. So Garrett Cole versus Paul Skeens with the season on the line. Dude, what is this sim? This is crazy. This is a crazy sim. All right, I'm just going to punch it, guys. Chat, I love you. Whatever happens, happens. I love you guys. This is a great stream. Whatever happens, happens. Playoffs or not. And the future's bright in Pittsburgh because we're going to build upon this and we're going to be better next year. Here we go. It was an L. It was an L. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. They got my hopes up, those fuckers. The Yankees sweep us to end our season. Skeens pitched great. Errors by Skeens and Brian Reynolds cost us. But I think the Reds won anyway. Didn't they win? No, they didn't. They lost, so we had a chance. F in the chat. God damn it, dude. Oh. That sucks. The Pittsburgh Pirates finished 82-80, 2 games out of a playoff spot in the wild card, 1 game out of the division. They lose 4. They lost 5 of their last 6 games. And I think if they went 500, they would have made it. But instead, they're out. Damn it. Damn it. That sucks. I was hyped. That sucks. I really thought we were going to get it. We're better than these teams. We're better than these bum teams. Show me the playoff tree. They stink, they stink, they stink. These guys stink. We beat them all season long. They stink. My strep throat Pirates. So let's look back on our season. 82-80 in year 2 is not bad. Our hopes got up because our division was so terrible that was almost enough to get it done. Realistically, we want to be better than an 83 win team anyway. Juan Soto has an MVP caliber year, which is what we need. So that's great. O'Neal Cruz really picked it up at the end. He was bad for most of the year. He finishes the year with a 115 OPS plus. Hunter Renfroe, who was crying about his role all year, ends up hitting great because we made him a platoon bat, and that's what he is. So he had a 126 OPS plus with us. Nice. But he'll probably be gone. I don't think we're going to bring him back. Brian Reynolds had a nice year. Nate Lowe was a nice pickup for us. He'll be back next year, and he was pretty good. Solid as a Pirate. 116 OPS plus, 1.5 WAR. Tamar Johnson finishes the year above league average. We like that. We hope he's going to be even better next year. This team's going to be even better next year. Cody Bellinger was our big trade deadline pickup. He was a bust. He'll also be back next year for a full season. We'll see. Geraldo Perdomo didn't perform. Josh Naylor, I think, was easily the biggest letdown. Nearly -2 WAR on the year. Could only play him against righties, and even then he was just not that good, especially towards the end. That was a big letdown. He'll be gone. Pitching side of things, Grayrod was terrific in his first year with the team. Paul Skeens was Paul Skeens. You'd like to think if we had Braxton Ashcraft for most of the year, this might have been different because he was pretty solid for us as a 3. Matt Manning was the story of the rotation. He was fantastic. He was originally our long reliever. We put him in when Ashcraft got hurt, and he ended up being our 3rd best starter. We wasted a really good year out of him. I don't know if we get this kind of year again out of Matt Manning. We'll have to find the next Matt Manning, whoever he is. But he'll be back. These guys will all be back. The bullpen is the story. Devin Williams was not a good pickup for us. He blew a lot of games late in the season, which is tough. Yanier Cano was the stopper who threw 140 innings. That's ridiculous. And he blew that last game, which is tough. Jason Adam was a solid pickup for us, but he also blew a game at the end. Bednar stunk. Pierce Johnson, I don't think, was a good Pirate. Yeah, bullpen let us down at the end, which is a bummer because that was the thing I felt the most confident in, honestly. Bullpen just fell apart, but I like our team in the future. I like it a lot. The guys we're not bringing back Williams, not at that price tag. We might trade Bednar this offseason. That might be the beginning of next episode. We're probably going to decline Johnson's team option or trade him. But most of these guys will be, most of the good players on this team will be back. So I'm excited. I'm bummed. Even if we got into the playoffs, I don't think we would have won because we're still pretty ill-equipped compared to some of the other teams. Like you saw the Orioles went 120-42, and like there were really good teams in the NL. So like it's okay. It was just the goal we set for this stream, and we got really close, so that kind of stinks. But this was a pretty successful year. Our goal was to not suck completely. We ended with a winning record, one game out of the playoffs. Tamara Johnson takes a big step forward. The team chemistry is good. The coaching chemistry is good. We just got bit in the ass pretty hard by injuries. Like losing both our third basemen at the end, losing Hobie Milner with a week to go, losing Jared Jones with a month to go. Torkelson we didn't even see really play besides April. So, you know, everyone gets injured, but that was kind of a bummer. That held us back a little bit. But yeah, this was a solid stream, guys. I'm probably going to end it there. Unless we'll sim the playoffs at the beginning of the next stream. But a lot to like about this team. Still got money to play with for the upcoming free agent class. A lot of guys coming back. We got to just make the playoffs in 2026, I guess. I guess that's the new goal. And I want to make it by a lot. I don't want to be scratching and clawing. But I hope you guys had a fun time in the stream. This was a really fun one. On the edge of our seat as the season winded down. The Pirates almost had a magical run with this September here. It was not meant to be. But get yourself some sleep. I'll see you guys for the next stream. It might be tomorrow. It might be the next day. Either tomorrow or the 30th. One of those days. Before New Year's Eve. There will be another stream. Appreciate you guys and gals and individuals. Thank you for tuning in. Go Pirates. Raise the Jolly Roger. One last time. And we'll get to the playoffs next time. Ah, damn. 82-80. God damn. Appreciate you guys. All right, wrapping it up now.